And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Right on time. Thank you so much for joining us on MME. Wow, 14 viewers are ready to talk about Zack Snyder again.
Hit that like button.
Yes.
Hey, Max, I got a question for you. Does Jeremy think he's better than you?
Oh, we're banging that old drum, aren't we?
No.
Does he think he's better than you?
No, but he has his house in order.
He's got a bigger house, probably.
Oh,
man.
The bidet man himself has entered.
Oh, Voltaire. Hey, Voltaire.
Hi, and hello, everybody.
Hi, hello.
the bidet man himself.
Never fails.
So, let's just get into the first topic. I kind of don't even want to cover it, but man, Zack Snyder is as controversial as Rian Johnson. Let's just say it, with his comments on. I don't think he should be. It's the old Batman and Superman should they kill argument. But he triggered a lot of people with his appearance on Joe Rogan.
That was a big interview.
Is Zack Snyder red pilled or something? He's going to Joe Rogan? I don't know.
What does that have to do with him being red pilled?
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
What does that mean, red pilled? Obviously a Matrix reference, but how do we in context?
Please, no. That's a whole other 5-hour stream that I really don't want to be a part of.
It's a long story.
Google it.
I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain, Brian. Just be calm.
I'm calm.
The internet, the right-leaning internet, of nerds of the right-leaning internet have co-opted it and said the right pill is leaning towards Republican.
No,
and then you.
That's
it.
Max.
Max.
Wait, what?
That's the CNN version.
No, I mean in a positive way. They think like you actually realize the truth.
No, basically what it is. Have you seen the movie The Matrix?
Yes.
Okay. Taking the metaphorical red pill doesn't necessarily mean you become a Republican. It just means that you realize that like there's shit going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
You break through the Matrix.
There's always shit going on.
Well, I know that, but once it's, I'm just saying, it's like it's
you leave the Matrix. Yeah.
It's how you view things, I suppose. At the end of the day, that's what it really comes down to.
That's a general statement of what that is.
But more or less, that's why they call it the red pills, because you're breaking through the Matrix.
And what Brian said is true. What your definition, Max, is the CNN definition, which is inaccurate.
I thought that was a pause. I thought right wingers like that.
No, it's not. It's no way.
It's not
no
just right wingers.
You're a left.
You could be a left winger your whole life like me and realize that I've been lied to by like everybody in the news and all that kind of crap.
Okay.
When does it become about political? When does it become about political stuff?
I don't know.
The red pill.
Anyways, thank you.
I thought it had something to do with dating as well. Dating dynamics. But
dating.
There's some of that. So that's also, you're right. There is a version of red pill for dating, like the stuff pill. You see, like be sweet and be nice, and all that. Be a Prince Charming, and that'll work for you. That's all red pill. Like you believe it's not true. You've been told a lie, type of thing.
And there's a red pill for bidets as well. Just
Yes,
saying.
there is.
Oh no.
I would like a purple
Callie.
pill, please. Purple pill for me.
There is a
There's
movie called Purple Pill.
There's a purple pill. Oof.
There's a purple pill for that.
I gotta go.
There's also a black pill movement, which is very
But
negative.
yes, you can pretty much apply it to anything.
I think I'm black pilled.
The
No,
corporate
you can't. No,
media,
Do you know what? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
eating-
Protect both sides. I don't.
No,
No, it's not.
I don't know. I'm gonna put the cat away so Callie will shut up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
While he's gone, we would like to mention the fact that Akira Toriyama has passed away at the age of 68.
Yes, he's a creative Dragon Ball for people that
He's
don't know.
great.
Oh, yeah. I was I'm embarrassed. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's a shame.
I'm like,
Yeah.
who that? Ow, my mouth.
Yeah, he is creator of Dragon Ball, and he had an illness, so he passed away. And unfortunately, that happened, and it was announced on the Dragon Ball official Twitter page that he passed away on the 1st of March. So they don't want gifts or anything. So
Well, I don't think they need money. I wasn't a big fan of Dragon Ball, but what a tremendous legacy that individual has.
yeah,
So many
he
people
has-
love him.
Yeah.
he's left a long-lasting legacy that will last a lifetime.
I couldn't get into it because the fight scenes are all the power-up scenes are just them grunting and yeah, it's too much of that.
I will let you destroy my world.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this before we went live. I feel like I might do an open discussion on all the different seasons of Dragon Ball. If anyone who's a fan of Dragon Ball can come on, but yeah, I might do like just an open stream talking about the legacy of Akira Toriyama, and we could talk about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, Super. Whatever y'all want to talk about.
Daima.
I've never watched it.
All right, I'm back.
I like the clips with the old man. Those are always funny.
Well, I thought Black Pill was like also political too. Like those sides aren't getting anything.
Max missed the whole subject of what we
Max missed the whole thing we just talked about.
That's the depressing pill, Max.
The depressing pill?
Yeah.
So Black
That's the doom
Pill.
and gloom pill.
Yeah, Black Pill is
That's
when
the world's over pill.
is when that
Yes,
you don't
Jacob.
you don't-
Yes,
you know-
Jacob, Dragon Ball Z is huge in cultural impact for people. Agree.
Well, all right. So
Well, hang on, I want to hear DL's definition of black pill. Please go ahead, DL.
Okay. Just before I explain that, also what we talked about while you were gone, Max. The creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, passed away a few days ago.
I'm sorry for the
at,
loss.
at the age of 68.
I was gonna do it. No, I'm not doing a joke. He's
Damn,
still
man,
waiting
that's
for
pretty
Goku to
insensitive.
throw a fireball.
Hit me, hi.
hit me, hi. No, Dragon Ball's cool. That's sorry to hear that. That's
Yeah. So anyway, Black Pill is those people that believe that you won't be able to get a girl unless you have a certain amount of looks and genetics. That's
And don't even try, basically.
yeah, pretty much. Like you have to
It's
be
a depressing pill. It's the
you have to
giving
be
up
a
pill.
really good-looking person and have good built body in order to actually really get women. So that's what like
Hasn't SNL star Pete Davidson already disproved that?
I don't
He's
know.
not
I don't
funny,
follow
though.
Pete Davidson.
Funny gets you somewhere.
No, but there's outliers.
Oh
for
yeah, because he keeps
Money.
getting good-looking women, which that baffles my mind too. But
Well, humor and money too. I mean, that sounds like the black pill's like looking at the world in a superficial way. Which, let's be honest, a lot of the world is very superficial. If you
Basically, what your question to answer at the end of the day is just how you look at the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Sorry for all the segue there or off ramp that we had there. Let's actually talk about Zack Snyder on Joe Rogan. Who caught it?
I watched.
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah. Of course, I watched the main clip that everyone's talking about. But yeah, I didn't watch
the Batman clip.
I have no
I saw it.
context. I'm just here to react.
Let me bring up Joe Blow or go ahead, Joe.
Can I say one? Everyone's talking about his Batman comments. That's the thing everyone's talking about. But it sounds to me like the most shocking thing he said wasn't about Batman, but apparently he made a comment that he wanted Rorschach's mom to be topless, and he wanted his wife to play the role, and he wanted his kid to see his own mother topless.
Wait, what do you mean he wanted his kid to see it?
Like his kid, apparently his kid was playing young Rorschach in the movie, and young Rorschach was supposed to walk in on his mom, and he wanted the mother to be naked, and he tried to cast his ex-wife, who's the kid's mom, which is just a horrifying thought. Like, who wants to do a scene with their mom topless? But like, I
don't highlight Degrassi's comment.
Pretty horrifying.
Well, that's weird. I'm not gonna. Callie, stop it. That is weird, but I don't. Some people, different families are a little bit different about nudity. It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. I don't know. I don't remember the scene either. That is weird.
I don't know. I think I'd have gouged my eyes out if I saw my mom topless as a child.
But the clip was taken out.
You never saw it accidentally?
Yeah, that clip's
No.
Well, first off, the kid wouldn't even be in the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Second, it would be like an A/B shot, so it would be from like behind and from the front.
It's for the
you know what
story. Yeah, I mean, I would assume it for BS. I would think that they would do some precautions on the set too. In the story, I don't know.
I don't know. It struck me as very weird, but
no, I don't.
So pretty much, don't take our word for it. Watch the
full interview for yourself, for you to understand what Zach was saying in that interview, and don't listen to what IGN or GameSpot. All these other people are taken out of context.
Certain people from the corner.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, really? He was upset about it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know, he was all over that.
Okay, that's fine. He really doesn't. There's lots of people that really do not like Zach. I don't care anymore. I used to care. I do not care anymore. I've come to realize that he is controversial as Rian Johnson. I think Batman v Superman actually is more controversial than The Last Jedi.
Is Rian Johnson controversial though?
For some people, yes.
People didn't like his movie, but I don't think he personally is controversial.
With his comments, yeah.
What comments?
He defends his movies it's just like Zach to me.
Well, why wouldn't he defend his movie?
I don't think Rian Johnson has said anything on the level of what Snyder saying as far as controversy.
So, I mean, we could put a poll in the chat too. I'm a huge Zack Snyder fan, but this topic still triggers a lot of people.
So Joe didn't compare Zack Snyder to Rian Johnson. There's somebody else Joe compares Zack Snyder to. Who's that, Joe?
Oh, Donald Trump.
Oh my God!
What the hell?
Jesus, that is the most dumbest comparison ever.
Yep, it's accurate. I stand by it.
Yeah, sure. Donald Trump. Okay, I'm not even gonna.
Well,
I compare him to Burp.
Not even, bro.
Oh, there he is.
It's the Raptor man himself. It's the
Hello.
Raptor
Perfect burger.
Hello.
Hey, what's
hello.
up, buddy?
The ultimate blue pillar.
Now,
Hello.
even though I defend the route that Zach
Control
did
the
with
opposition.
Batman, to have a different version of Batman, and where I have more issues with Star Wars than BVS is me personally. I feel like there's a lot of versions of Batman in the comics, and there's some versions where he's more aggressive. The reason I have such an issue with The Last Jedi is that was the mainline Luke that I didn't feel fit the other version of the Luke in the trilogy's saga. Whereas there's so many versions of Batman that I can accept it. So that's why my personal take on it. But I understand people feel very passionate about Batman. I don't think, even though I defend that he can kill, I think this is a dumb comment from Zach that he's irrelevant if he can't kill. I think there's two ways you could do it. You could do Batman where he has to kill to save lives, or you could do the Boy Scout Batman where he does not kill. But saying it's irrelevant if he can't kill, I think that's I think that's a little out there, me personally. But does anyone else have a hey Perp? How have you heard about this controversy? Everyone's all upset about.
I have. I think it's silly, and I think if we're being charitable, we could easily say irrelevant to him. He is an artist. He has a take on Batman. To him, it's not relevant if he can't kill, and he displayed that in his movie. And I think
Do you
that's
see
fine.
what I'm saying though? Like I respect his right to have
Sure.
in his story Batman have to kill to save lives.
Bro, the thing about Lois having an affair with Batman, bro, that happens in the animated series for a couple episodes, and people didn't complain back then.
I actually,
but that's
there's
one
some.
of that right there. That comment. That's one of the ideas that never happened. Y'all get mad of ideas that never happened.
Max, can you finish your thought? It was interesting. Before Anthony interrupted you.
I think Anthony, you interrupted me. What was I saying? Oh, about the. Oh man, you did make me lose my thought.
It was about irrelevant. It was
Batman about being irrelevant, not killing.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah, Batman being irrelevant and if he can't kill.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's accurate from what Zach's saying that he's irrelevant if he can't kill. I think there's different versions that you could do, and I don't think you should blanket it that way because there's very good stories where he doesn't kill either.
Sure.
Didn't his boy Christopher Nolan have the "I don't kill"?
Yeah.
I also think it's really silly.
A different take on Batman. Yeah.
I think it's really silly with comic book movies where like things happen and then they just cut away. Like, yeah, people die off screen in a lot of comic book movies.
Collateral damage.
There's no way that people don't pass away.
But here's the thing, Max. In the comics, Batman has to use guns, and in the movies, he has killed people. People don't seem to realize.
Yes, every version
single
of
movie
Batman
has
he killed, except for Robert Pattinson and George Clooney. Everyone is killed.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that Robert Pattinson did kill people in the Hollywood. No, I'm joking. I see that.
Yeah,
I see that everywhere. But like, no.
Sure.
He crippled someone.
Yeah, but what Zack Snyder's talking about is why does he let the Joker live when he knows the Joker's going to keep killing people and causing all kinds of problems? I think
But that's part of the story.
I mean,
yeah,
that's a good
what
question.
made
Why
Dark
did
Knight-
he?
in that
Why did he
version
let
of
him live?
Batman and Dark Knight, that was what made it so good is that he wouldn't do it, but the Joker's just going to keep coming back at him. So it really worked. There's stories where it really works where he doesn't kill. But look at a quick Google search, and I don't have Bruce here to fact check me, but all I did was has Batman
He killed Dracula?
Yes.
Batman has killed the Joker,
some stories
Darkseid,
depending.
Hugo Strange, KGB, Dracula, Two-Face, and many small-time criminals in different stories over time.
This is correct. This is
Dude,
correct.
I'm sure he
other
punched
sto-
a henchman in the face, and that henchman fell to the curb and had a coma. It was in a coma for like 4 months before.
So
he
doesn't
died.
this
That's
like
definitely
this
happened.
just quick Google search that anyone could do put that debate to rest? You may not still like Zack Snyder's version, but he's killed in the comic books. He's had to.
You know why?
Yes.
How violent that
You know
argument
what?
was.
Yeah, you know why people wouldn't let it go on social media? It's because they read so many comics where Batman doesn't kill, and they have their own version of those that
not
the
only
fans
that-
think that Batman is a god and stuff like that.
How many of you
Well,
kids
I
grew
think
up on
it's
the Batman
compli-
animated series?
Sorry, say that again, Brian.
You see what, bro?
How many of you kids grew up on the Batman the animated series?
Oh, a
I
lot
know
of
I
people.
did.
Yeah.
Not me.
Okay,
I did.
so he didn't kill in that show either.
Mhm.
Like that was like his whole thing. So
I-
that's where a lot of us gets it from, right?
I think also one of the interesting things about Batman is his relationship to Gordon and therefore the police. If he
Yeah.
starts killing, it complicates that
Bingo.
specifically.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
that's why, and that's, and I don't mind that. Like Tim Burton did it, obviously. Like Batman's blowing people up and then talking to Gordon like it's all good. So like, if it's in that world and it's established, I don't mind. Some movies don't. The hero doesn't reload. They've established the world where it's like, okay, there's no reload, whatever the hell. Like it's the same thing as long as it's established. Especially if they need to hurry things up to get to Justice League and have all these other characters. Yeah, okay, Batman's gonna kill and then he's gonna get a light over there in the police station, whatever.
We know Batman
it's
is the
like-
most popular. We know Batman is the most popular.
I know.
He got a ton of
what is
comics.
even this,
Yeah.
Bruce? How about
Like-
read a comic before? All I was saying is the
Uh.
comics. He does do it too. Yeah,
First,
I
and
don't think
I've
that.
read.
Depending on
I've read
the
enough,
story,
I
if it's
think.
Elseworlds, if the story's canon, depending on it, like
Well,
I mean, in the comics, he has killed Darkseid with the
yeah.
With the very Omega gun.
I think
remember
that's
what it's
different because Batman has a rule of not killing a man. I think an alien he'll totally kill.
Sure,
He'll
I'm
totally
about to say
slaughter.
because even in the animated series, like he doesn't like directly kill people, but he's been responsible of deaths by
Yeah,
proxy.
I think he'll slaughter aliens and robots though.
And
And
keep
he'll
in mind,
cripple these henchmen left, right, and center. How many is he crippled?
here
mean,
I want to tell you my interpretation of this
Go on.
version of Batman 2 in
Sure.
Zack Snyder. I actually think he started out as the Boy Scout Batman, where he wouldn't do it, and then they have
Yeah.
they
Oh
showed
no!
they
When he
showed
started out, he was
Until he met
using
Superman,
guns.
that's true,
He was using
Cyber.
guns when he
well.
started out
Where do you see that?
in the old
Nolan's
comics,
Batman
like the
was
original
killed
comics. He was
original
using guns.
comics.
He was using guns.
The Batfleck
Oh,
version?
Oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
no, no.
Are
He's
we
talking
talking about?
the
We're talking about
original
movies?
Yeah,
We're talking
I'm talking about Zack Snyder's version of Batman. To get the context to him, my interpretation is when they showed like the Joker, where they showed Robin's suit and it was ha ha ha, and that version's Robin died. I think that's where he got more aggressive, and that's where he is even got to the point where he wants to go after Superman because he's changed.
But remember,
Well,
being
here's
Batman
my-
for so long has changed
Okay,
him.
dude.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem.
Max,
though.
you don't
Go ahead,
have to defend that anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm
That's-
just saying that's
well,
my
no.
interpretation. Yeah.
Oh, I know that, but your interpretation has been the defense that, like, every time somebody brings up Batman and killing,
Yeah.
they bring up that example, and it's like, dude, you don't have to defend that. We understand why the motivations of what Batfleck was doing in that movie.
Yeah, like I understand. Yeah.
Plain
and the thing is,
My issue is that they
Go on.
didn't go. My issue is that they didn't go into that like barely at all. There was like no.
They didn't have enough time, man.
conversation. In a 3-hour movie, you didn't have time for like 2 minutes just to.
Dude,
to
even
talk
the
about that?
extended cut, man. Come on.
Like
You gotta
literally,
put more
like
slow mo in there. Yeah, Jesus, dude.
and first of all, like that the movie was structured very weirdly, even with the extended cut. So it's like they could have spent a little bit of time talking about that. Because
I mean,
I
the
know
whole thing-
Zach in the past, and I think Ben, whatever, they talk about how in the movie was supposed in Ben Affleck movie, we were supposed to see a flashback on how he became this Batman, on how Dick Grayson, whatever, I think Dick Grayson,
Dick
how
Grayson.
how he died, how and stuff, what happened to him and stuff. Yeah.
What is this?
What? Okay, TJ, that
American
Jesus
healthcare will
Christ.
probably. How about the Canadian?
But yeah, I got free healthcare, so
Yeah, but you have to
whatever.
wait for it forever, from what I heard.
Yeah, Canada, you got
propaganda.
Yeah, you got free healthcare, man. Like, come on.
What did you say, Voltaire? Keep your Canadian
Keep
propaganda out
that
here.
Canadian pinko propaganda out of here.
It'd be great if all the
Right.
villains in Gotham
Right.
decided to go to Canada to get help.
This is
See,
America.
but Mac,
If
I
I'm gonna be
did
broke
also-
and not have insurance, that's on me.
Who say Batman movies are canon to the comics?
I do have
we
to
never
say
said
also,
that.
I just checked the like count. We got 35 people watching and only 12 likes. Come on, help us out here.
That's because we're not
Max,
saying the right thing.
wait,
Somebody
wait,
said
We're
the
not
right
saying
thing.
the right thing.
Yeah, 35.
What's the
I
right
think
thing?
if
We're saying
if
the
we would-
honest thing.
Well, you know
I
what
think
the
if
problem
we would-
is,
That's more important than right.
Max. You know why we don't have that many likes, right?
What?
Because it's going to be a crap show tonight.
Wow.
No.
Why?
Please like the video. Help us out. I'm 42 years old now. Help me out with some 42 likes.
Yeah, you're
That
about
would
to be
amazing. I
50
still
in
haven't
10
reached
years.
40. I'm about to be
Max,
what?
Max,
Oh, thank
You
you,
know-
Gary. I appreciate
Ma-
that.
Max.
Why,
You know,
why don't you start your
um,
stream?
really?
Why don't you start your stream earlier than 10:42? How about that?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he's an old timer, so you got to go.
How
sleep,
dare you ask
know.
for likes after
We literally
pointing out.
got one more like. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah,
I 13 likes now.
so
yeah.
so Max,
Lucky number 13.
Max,
Yeah.
Max, Zach's interpretation of
Time to start the drum.
his Batman was inspired by Frank Miller's Batman. That's why his interpretation of Batman was. That's why, like, he branded people and he did use the killing and everything.
Oh, look at this.
What a psycho.
I
People
honestly
really
think
do
Oh my
not like Zack
gosh,
Snyder.
bro.
They really do not like
Bro,
him.
the end, like what I hate was like
Why are people so mad at
that was
movies, bro?
crazy.
First off, let me. Just
Movies are my
stop.
life, and I'm not mad.
Let
I
me
don't get
cut.
mad at
Let's
them.
cut through the. Let's cut through the bullshit here.
Yeah.
It's not so much Zack Snyder himself. It's how a certain segment of his fandom represents themselves in public.
No, this isn't even about.
Yeah, Max.
This isn't even about the toxic argument. This is about.
No,
they
I'm
really
just saying,
dislike his version. They
it
still
really
really like
has-
his version.
No,
But
I'm
I'm just
gonna.
saying-
I
No,
gotta
no,
agree with
there
Brian
is-
here, Max. I gotta agree with Brian. You know why? Because I was saying the other day on Twitter because I was getting into it with some Snyder Bros, and I said,
Of course
why
you are.
can't I said why is Twitter always erupting in fights with Snyder Bros? I said, why can't
Because
you just
act-
like the
you
thing?
participate in it in the
people
algorithm.
Yeah,
engage.
yeah, I
Shit, you
participate
It
in
goes
it, but
both ways,
they
guys.
participate in it
I've seen
too.
it
It
go
works
both
with-
ways.
Yeah, they participate.
works
And
both
what I
ways.
said basically was, why can't everyone just enjoy the thing they like?
Yeah.
You like it, enjoy it.
You
You don't
too,
like
then,
it, don't
Joe.
enjoy
You
it.
like to
I've
throw heat
seen-
just like Snyder fans.
What are you
I've
talking
seen
about?
Brad from the Sci-Fi Center
Yeah.
just post stuff about Snyder, and he's always getting attacked and he doesn't
Yeah,
attack
the people
anyone.
that
He's,
doesn't like
he's a nice
Snyder.
guy, and he's always getting like shit for posting his
Yeah.
love for.
The thing
I want to.
about-
I'm
think the
not- this
problem
part
is
of the
on both
conversation.
sides.
I'm
Yes.
getting this conversation.
is.
I don't
I've
want
seen
to
it
talk
now.
about the toxic fans anymore.
Also,
On this stream.
but
This
see,
is
you gotta-
just
it's a
about his
back and forth at
interpretation
this
of
point.
Batman. Yeah,
But
this
see,
is just
the thing. No,
yeah.
it's not. It's
Yes.
how people
It kinda
reacted
is.
to his. It's how people reacted to his interpretation, and that's why we're
Taking
talking
that aside,
about
I'm not saying it's a
Sure,
problem.
yeah, that's fair.
It is a problem. I don't want to talk about. I just want to say his interpretation of his characters gets people angry. Just that.
I mean,
Yes,
Besides
because a lot of people think
add
he
the
took
fandom
liberties that he
onto it.
shouldn't have.
That's like, yeah.
No, but there's a lot of
I-
hardcores that think he took liberties with certain characters that he should not have taken liberties with.
Yes.
No, please.
And you can agree with that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess,
I
but
mean,
I think that's ridiculous.
But I mean, I understand.
Especially in
It's
this
his-
state when
it's
all these
his-
other versions of Batman
well,
exist.
It's
Like
after
in-
post
in
post
I
any
know,
of the Dark
but,
Knight
like-
movies, post
Well,
any of the Dark Knight movies with that realism, you can't do the Christopher Reeve Superman.
yeah,
You can't do
can't.
Superman Returns.
I
So you
disagree.
can only do Man of Steel. So I get it, dude. It makes
But
sense. Okay?
I don't agree
also,
with that.
I also the Batman fandom is
It's just
is toxic as hell. No matter what, if you have an opinion, if you have an opinion on, let's say Christian Bale Batman, how you like this, how you I seen it on
Juan,
social media,
we
how you
literally
like
just
Christian Bale
brought up
Batman.
Google. He's killed in multiple versions of the comic.
Arkham
Not
Batman
every version.
kills.
Yeah, I don't like how people stump for specific Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like, that's
Ron,
what I'm
it
saying,
just
like,
helps
bro,
if you say
like, let
Batman killing
people-
is not who Batman is to me. Just say
I
to
agree
me,
with
and then
Brian.
it
Like,
fixes
let
everything.
people enjoy whatever favorite Batman, bro. Like,
Yes,
like
that's your
I hate
Batman.
that. I
That's
hate that
cool.
gatekeeping shit, man.
I
It-
personally prefer that Batman as well, but I
Yeah.
don't mind Snyder's Batman.
It's like James Bond. You know, we all
Honestly.
have our
It's
favorites.
like James Bond. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
this
here's
is
the
why I
thing.
never go ahead.
Here's the thing. I agree with Figure Drawing says here. He says Zach never deserved to earn the right to take on DC movies. Now I don't blame that
Oh,
on
that's
Zach.
not-
Why?
that's
I don't
true.
blame
That's
that
not
on
right
Zach.
for
That's not
director to
300
direct.
Well,
300
that's not his fault. That's not his fault. But I agree with it
movies is one
because
thing, but an entire universe, okay?
when
Like,
he made the
here's a couple
comment-
movies, bro. That's one
when-
thing, but an
when
entire
he made
universe.
Watchmen, he was being interviewed about Watchmen, and they asked him about superheroes, and he said he never liked Superman and Batman, and that if he were going to make Batman, this is a quote from Zach. He said, "If I ever were going to make Batman, I'd want to see him get raped in prison." And Warner Brothers took that guy
No,
and said, "This
not
is
what
the
he
guy to give
No.
our universe."
Yeah.
No, that's
Please,
not what he
That
said.
I don't
was
That's
like
not what he
people
said.
bringing up.
Warner
That's
Brothers
not what he
make
said.
chances.
That's
That's
not
not-
what he said.
That's not what he said. That's
What did
taken
he
out of
say,
context.
Theo?
He didn't. He did
He
never
said that
he
it
wanted
wasn't
to-
hard, like Nolan's wasn't dark enough, and if it was dark, it should have involved the assault or whatever of Bruce Wayne. Great.
He
Something
wants
like
to
that.
make a world where he didn't say he wants to see it happen, but he wants to make a world dark and grounded enough where that could possibly happen.
I haven't see. That's where he's weird. This is where it's just
That's a
weird,
weird
Snyder.
comment.
Where it's
Yeah, I
like,
agree with
because
that.
what does that even mean? How would he
Yeah.
display that in film? Like everyone's leering
Zach
at
makes
Batman.
a weird
Like, what does that
comment.
Did
mean?
you ever
I
see
agree.
Pulp Fiction? The Gimp scene? I think.
Now, did that actually happen in the movie though? No.
I mean, that
Well,
technically
like-
happened in Batman Begins. Remember, you inhale,
People-
little man, and I'm the devil.
The
Like
stuff
that guy
what
was
Zach
leering
say,
at Batman.
I mean,
in jail.
does he say a lot of ridiculous
That is
stuff?
the possibility
Sure.
of assault.
But I mean, it's like okay, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, also like we knew Batman was never supposed to be in BVS. It was supposed to be that. We know Warner Brothers forced him. We know that was supposed to be. He already said multiple times what Man of Steel 2 was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the Fortress was going to be involved. What happened to Brainiac was going to be the villain. and
Yeah.
Zod being stuck in the Phantom Zone. Oh, I think
Yeah.
something like that, and all those stuff that was gonna happen in Man of Steel too. Before Warner Bros. Like, yeah, like, can you have Batman in there? I was like, okay, whatever, sure. And then
What
Warner Bros. Been trying to make Batman versus Superman for the last 14 years since 2006, and he did what he wanted to do. He gave them what they wanted. Because we saw the Easter egg in I Am Legend, the Batman VVS Easter egg, which was cool at the time.
Yeah. Hey, Volter, I never got your thoughts on Snyder Cut or BVS. Do you like those movies?
Yeah, I like the Snyder cut, but I'm Snyder and agnostic. I don't have any strong feelings one way or another.
Sure.
He has a style that I appreciate for some things and I don't appreciate for others. I did like the Snyder cut, but nothing strong. The Rebel Moon was. I have no idea why that was a movie and not a TV series for Netflix, because he tried to cram everything in there. But
there should never even been a PG-13 version. Never should have been.
Well, they tried to cram a bunch of storylines. This should have been like a multi-season show.
Warner Brothers cut the most important thing that collectively made BVS what it should have been in the Ultimate Edition, right? Which, like, in my opinion, the Ultimate Edition, tells a really good story and it gels well. That's my opinion on that.
Yeah.
And the fact that Zack's take on Batman is something we've never seen before in other iterations, which is like the dark, he's
Angry.
he's older, and he's more like angry that you've never seen him before. And the fact he had a Robin, but we don't get to see another Robin. We've never seen that happen. But like another thing too, a lot of people don't seem to realize Arkham Batman has also killed. That's another thing you guys don't seem to realize. Another iteration in the comic.
I think everyone's realized it.
But what
at
I'm
this
saying
point,
is,
that
you
Batman's
guys
killed.
you shouldn't have to defend that.
No, we shouldn't. Like,
No,
but
but
that's what
then
you guys have
come
been,
up-
you
come
guys
up
have been
in
doing
nerd
for the
talk
last
again,
10
though,
minutes.
yeah.
I mean,
That's
this is
what I'm
one of the
saying.
reasons why
It's like you don't have to sit there and be like, "Oh, this is why. Oh, Batman's killed. This is killed. He's killed." Who cares?
Like,
But
Okay,
the internet.
this is one of the reasons.
I mean, this
I
is.
swear,
This
I
is,
swear.
I
that is such a
understand, Brian,
stupid
but this is movie talk, and it's come in the conversation again because of his
Okay,
comment. That's
it's
why.
movie
Yeah.
talk. I've watched all the Batman movies, dude. Okay, Batman's killed in every single one of those damn movies.
Yeah,
Every
They
single one.
admitted it or not, like they cut
Except-
away.
Even in the Bale ones. Even in the Bale ones,
Even
dude.
in
Well,
that one.
he let Rage Out go die in the remember in the
Bro,
train.
you
He
push
let
you-
Ra's al
yeah.
Ghul
He
die.
didn't have to
Put
save
him
him. He
down.
didn't kill him.
He
No,
pushed
he
Two-Face
did
off
let
a
him
building.
die.
He pushed
Dude,
Two-Face
If
Could've-
a
he
person
could've
did that in
grabbed
real
him.
life, you think they'd go to jail?
Rod,
you would save that
know-
lady in a train crash? You think
put
someone
Rod,
would
I
go to
do
jail?
know to realize the Batman
I'm just saying,
that
guys.
kills.
Yeah.
That's why I
It's-
never
it's-
cared. Yeah,
I want to
I
talk
agree. I
about
agree with
Brian,
Brian 100%.
but we are gonna
Yeah,
move on though
yeah,
too.
exactly.
But the last thing I'll say, the reason I like it, and I am still defending the reason I like it because I want
There's
to
no
talk
argument.
about it.
Everyone's here in agreement, Anthony.
Is that to get this Batman to go up against Superman, you have to have you have to do an interesting take on Batman.
You got to make
to
him
get
seem
him to
like
where
he
he's
can
gonna.
take on a freaking alien. I get
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah, so that's why I
I
accept
already
this
see
version.
James Gunn's. I already see James Gunn's take on Batman. If he does it late, right? If he does it late and he's introducing all these people with powers already, and he actually introduces the first man to suit up and actually go toe to toe with these people in powers, that would allow Batman to come later. And it's like, holy shit, and they're actually freaking out. It's like,
well,
this is
Jay,
an actual dude,
we
not a guy
know
with
that-
powers like us.
Yeah,
that would be
Lex
fucking
Luthor,
sick.
man.
we know
Sorry
that
for-
James Gunn already say that his Batman is going to be at the age of 35 to 40. He already has kids. He has Damien because
Please,
they
no.
say last game. We got
And
Red
Damien
Hood,
has
Dick Grayson,
sword.
all of it. Yeah, I hate Damien is a little annoying kid. He's cool, but yeah. And we have Robin, Dick Grayson, Tim, other
Red Hood.
Robins. Yeah, I
Red
want to
Hood.
see what his take is gonna be, or Andy, if he still direct that movie, if he's still doing Raven the Boy Andy. I want to see how his take is gonna be of Batman and how people view it in the public eye. Because people already like Robert Pattinson. Matt Reeves, in my opinion, he did a good job. I think he did a great job at the end of the movie. I like what he did with Batman. So I want to see how Andy does Batman and stuff like that. That would be thing. Yeah, I want to see that.
All right, and I want to make for the record, 300 and Watchmen are brilliant films.
Oh yeah,
Days.
100%,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And Dawn of the Dead. Let's go.
I like Dawn of the Dead. That one is a great one as
Dude,
well.
I stayed up till 1:30 to watch the Snyder Cut. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
When it first came out, all right. So
It was good.
nobody say that I'm like a hater by any stretch.
No, you not. Hell no. Hell no.
He likes the movie. He just
Yeah, he likes
But
it.
what I'm
he's
saying
just
is
done with
like
the conversation.
Yeah, were you trying to say that like what were you trying to say about like the killing argument?
I personally I've never cared about his no killing rule. Like, I'm one
There you go.
I'm one of the biggest Batman fans in the world. Like, he's second to Superman to me. But like, it really doesn't matter. It depends on what the story is for him. If this Batman is going to be a no killing, then make sure that's consistent, because like most of the Batman films up to this point have not been consistent. If you're going to tell a story about him killing, which is one of the issue that I'm not the fact that he killed in BVS, is that the fact that they barely address it. It's just casually happens without context. If he's going to do that, if he's really trying to deconstruct Batman, really explain the deconstruction that you're doing, because you can't just go out there and just have it just kill out of nowhere with no explanation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the other thing. Like in addition to that, like, would you blame a soldier for killing? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so like you got to think about it. Batman's a night soldier. Okay, he's out there doing stuff. So if people die in the line of duty, then that's the way it is. You know, and that's how people should look at it. It's not like he's going out like purposefully murdering fools.
Yeah, like
I think the Batman stuff is-
him killing by proxy.
Then I'd be like, yeah, that's a Batman that kills, bro.
Like,
Yeah, but the whole point is like vigilante.
But-
If other people started doing that, that's where you get chaos and innocents start dying, because you can't allow people to do that. That's why we have law
After
and
the
order.
Snyder Cut,
That's
but
always
people
been
should
Batman's-
never complain about Ben Affleck Batman again.
Except me.
And because we saw Batman change in the Snyder Cut, he's not the same guy no more that he used to be. Batman literally give Superman literally give Batman hope in the Snyder Cut. Build this team, build that, and stuff like that. And also in the Flash movie, the way how he was talking to Barry and stuff like that, and him, like, I love Ben Affleck. Batman, he's my top one of the out of the bone. Then I say Robert Pattinson. Then
I will say,
then I say Robert Pattinson. Then Christian Bale. Then Val Kilmer. And no, Val Kilmer. And then actually, Tim Burton Batman, and then Val Kilmer. Yeah,
I would actually love to see a comic version of Batman where he's like really like the Punisher.
Oh my God, that would go. I think the Batman fandom will go crazy. I think they will.
I would like to see a version, not the mainline version.
I mean, just watch the Michael Keaton Batman movies. He's straight up.
Yeah, he is technically that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
But you know, Perp's point is salient. You know, the commissioner of the police is not going to have a bat signal on top of the building calling a murderer to come, help him out.
Don't murder these people. Yeah.
I'm going to put my light on for my murderer, my assassin to come. The one problem I have is he should have killed the Joker, but that would just kind of not go against the whole storyline. But
I thought again, to reiterate, I thought the point was he didn't kill the Joker, and that's why Robin died.
I mean, yes, that's actually an interesting thread to tell about a jaded Batman, but they never talk about it. It's just in the background. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, you show us the thing about a suit. Okay, what about it? What about it? Like, think about it this way, because think about, like, I know, like, Batman is like one of the most popular figures out there, but like, think about it. If somebody's going to this movie and they never seen any Batman movie before that, and they walk into Batman v Superman and they just see that that Robin suit and the thing, what does that mean to them? What does that mean to them? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it's like you have to give some context.
Well,
they
they
just killed Snyder's dream. But go ahead. That's all.
I think Snyder was trying to deconstruct. I think everyone knows. In the hypothetical, yes, of course, the movie would make absolutely no. Who's this lady? If no one knew anything, if it was just a movie and no one knew about DC or characters, it would be an absolute mess for that person. But in the context that most people know everything, like I think it was interesting deconstruction that I think would even be looked at favorable if it happened now, post all this Marvel stuff that's happening, where everything feels the same. Now is the time to deconstruct.
So what he's
the hero.
saying it was ahead of its time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe.
Certain
Well,
things.
no, seriously though,
Certain
I think
things.
Yeah.
maybe like that's probably where we're at. We're at the
Ron, you're wrong.
deconstruction phase of the
Ron,
genre.
You're wrong. You're wrong. It made more money than
We'll go in circles till I.
Like I said,
it's not
you
continuing.
don't-
That's at least
you
as far
don't
as we
have
know.
to defend it. That's what I said. You don't have to defend it. It's good.
Well, I do want to switch gears to the other comment that triggered a lot of people
and
from
you're
Zach.
right though. The deconstructionist approach didn't work.
Yeah.
Rebel Moon v Barbie.
Man.
What was
Zach,
the context of that
Zach
comment?
was saying that more people watched Barbie because it was on
'cause
Netflix.
more people have Netflix.
And then I even,
Sure.
even
No, he
our
said
friend-
more people watch Rebel Moon than Barbie.
part of the team, Aaron World Order, who's I think is part of this team. I gotta reach out to Aaron World Order. He was on Twitter. He's like, I guarantee you, if Rebel Moon was in the theater, it would make nowhere as much as Barbie. And I agree with Aaron.
Calm down. It's cool, bro.
But triggered people on this, saying that more people watch Rebel Moon than Barbie.
He said more people could have watched Rebel Moon.
Maybe,
than Barbie.
yeah.
I get why you.
Maybe.
No, think about it. Think about it. Okay. Yes, it made a lot of money in the theaters, but there's a shit ton of people who don't go to the movie theaters, but you know what they have at home? Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like, oh, I'll watch this top 10 movie, see what it's all about. Yeah. So it's conceivable that more people could have watched it.
The question is how many people finished it.
No, I think
And that's the thing. And that's the
there's
thing.
a little bit of
That's
Zack
the
Snyder
thing. That's the thing that I don't like about Netflix. They don't tell you how many people finished the movie. They just
That's
tell
true.
you. They just tell you, oh, this is the view, and that's it. Okay, okay. But we also know that streamers probably manipulate numbers as well.
Dude, okay.
Yeah.
Enough, guys. Okay. I'm watching this little conversation develop here in the chat. It's okay. It's a lot
Let's
you
just
don't have to defend it. Okay.
Well, I was saying I think that it's a little bit of a Zack Snyder coat because I guarantee you he wants his movies in the theaters, but he's trying to look at his situation in a positive way. He does actually have more reach being on Netflix right now.
And also,
Rebel Moon would probably be more successful on Netflix than it would be in theaters. I do think that is accurate.
I think it would have. I don't even like Barbie, but yeah, like there's no
but
way.
also like
I mean, Barbie was absolutely celebrated. I don't know if Rebel Moon was
like
celebrated
Barbie.
like
Also,
that.
like Barbie.
Maybe what he's saying is true though. Maybe more people saw it, but definitely.
No, I'm
Barbie
just
was
saying.
Barbie.
Did anybody listen to me? I just said it's conceivable. Think about it. Like
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
Everybody's got Netflix. You know.
I understand what he's trying to say, but like he also said in the same interview that he loves the Barbie. There's an amazing film, and he defended. That's one thing that other people didn't put on social media. They just put this and his Batman take, and that's it.
Well, let's read the quote. You think about Netflix, for instance, where you push a button, Rebel Moon, right? Say right now, it's almost at 90 million views, right? 80 or 90 million accounts turned it on, give or take. They assume 2 viewers per screening, right? That's kind of the math. So you think its movie was in a theater in a distribution model? That's like 160 million people supposedly watching based on the math. 160 million people at $10 a ticket would be what? What is that math? I don't know. 160 million times 10. That's 1.6 billion. So more people probably saw Rebel Moon than Barbie in theaters, right? Wow, that's the. I don't know what he's doing in that comment.
He's asking Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he's asking Joe Rogan.
He has a Joe Rogan like, come on, you think Joe Rogan is gonna? You think Joe Rogan's gonna automatically think of that math? Like, come on.
See,
Zach's
thinking here is. I'll criticize Zach here. His thinking is fundamentally flawed.
Yeah, there's
math.
The math.
Because people that'll click on a movie on Netflix are not the same people that are going to pay $10.
And you're assuming that you're getting 90 million views on your film.
Yeah. Well, Netflix say it did 80 or 90. That's what they told him. But I get what he's trying to say, but like also like Barbie was more critical, loved by the you know, by the fans and critics and stuff like that compared to Rebel Moon.
Dude,
And,
like,
So,
and
like, you
streaming
know,
viewers
yeah.
does not equate to people actually buying a ticket. It
Yeah,
just does
and
not.
also yeah, that's also, and also that we never think about HBO or Max, whatever. They never put the streaming numbers for Barbie because I don't like, you know, we don't know for it. They only do it for TV shows. So
Yeah, it's
it's
like,
like, yeah,
I'm
whatever.
sorry, it's like Rebel Moon has not kept
Yeah.
its like cultural like impact like
Yeah, 100%.
Barbie. And like, even we don't even have to compare it to Barbie. Let's compare it to the other like recent releases on Netflix, like One Piece or Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, those are
Or,
TV shows though.
it still though, as far
Six
as
Underground.
and also if you want to talk about movies, it had a lesser grade than The Gray Man and Red Notice. So it's like, come on now, like what are these comparisons?
Yeah, and I
Well,
mean, we're talking about
let's
we talking
see
about
if
Netflix that claim that Red Notice is the highest rated movie.
well we're gonna move on to other topics.
Watch
But,
movie on the platform
4.6
ever.
billion
And
people
his,
saw Red
but
Notice.
before we move,
less than his
before we
previous
move,
film, Army of the Dead.
before we move
10
on,
billion
let's,
people
let's
saw
see
Red
if
Notice.
Zack Snyder's the context actually. I know, and Brian, fair enough. You don't want to. We don't need to defend it, but let's get the context of his quote and see if that helps.
No, it's just people
and
forget that
Yeah.
movie when it came out, everybody shit talked it. It was like
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
joke. Everybody
Yeah.
was like, "No, dude, remember that movie with PBS?"
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
let's get to
That's
the
why they kept
quote
making
here.
them, dude.
Let's
People
get to
loved
the
them.
quote and see if that helps people understand at least where he was going with Batman. Batman can't kill his canon, and I'm like, okay. The first thing I want to do when you say that is I want to see what happens, and they go, well, put him in a situation
Bad
where he
guy
has to
dies.
kill someone. Snyder explained to Rogan, you're protecting your god in a weird way, right?
He's
You're
talking. He's
making your
talking to
god,
the fans. He's
yeah,
talking to the fans right here. Yeah, you're
yeah,
protecting your God in a weird way.
you're making your god irrelevant if he can't be in that situation where he might have to kill. I'm adding that. He has to now deal with that. If he does do that, what does that mean? What does it tell you? Does he stand up to it? Does he survive that as a god?
He's so high.
As your god, can Batman survive that? What did you say, Perp?
He's so high.
He's so really.
Yeah, he is probably high. You're right.
Oh, really?
I mean, we talking about Joe
No, I
Rogan.
mean,
He's high as fuck.
He'll probably give him
What does it
a good
mean?
blunt.
No,
What does it tell
I've
you?
watched a lot of.
Does he
Snyder
stand up
interviews.
to it? What does that mean?
I've watched a lot of Snyder interviews.
Does he stand up to killing
He's
someone?
not the most. He's not the most articulate person. So like he comes off a bit awkward. I'm sorry to say.
Man, what does he mean by what does it tell you? Does he stand up to it? What does that mean? Does he stand up to
Oh,
killing
wow,
someone?
you
What
too,
does that mean?
Bruce? Wow.
Bruce, he's talking about the fans.
fans
The
protecting him
fans
like a
think
god.
that Batman
I'm
is
gonna.
a
I'm
god.
gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna
Bruce
fight
is
back.
right.
He didn't say Batman is a god. The fans think that Batman is a
Fans
god.
look at the fans.
Yeah,
look
they
at
look
him
at
as
Batman
like,
as a god.
For
that's why.
gatekeeping him like a god. Yes.
Yeah, they
Exactly,
treat him
like-
like a god. Yeah.
That's why everyone's like, oh, give me like he has this prep time, or he's doing this because he's Batman. It's like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, oh, he's doing this because he's Batman. What does he have plot armor? Like, does he actually?
Well,
have plot
I
armor
actually
written in the
agree
script?
with it. I agree with him, and I want to give Perp as a creative because Perp likes the direct. When someone brings up the scenario of where he might be in a situation where he has to choose whether to or not, that is instantly more
Yeah.
intriguing to me than a situation where he's not put up with Batman, is not put up with that. It's more, it raised the stakes. Where what's Batman going to do in this situation? So I'm with Snyder there. I know he's might be high as AF.
Yeah.
But
then also,
I'm also
but
intrigued
can
by
you
the
keep
scenario
that-
where. Go ahead.
Can you keep that consistent logic? Because if this is what a director's saying, is the minute you say you have to do this, well, I want to think of another way. That explains all these movies and why they're very hard to keep consistent to how the comic books were, right? Because literally every decision is a director is like, well, the studio's telling him, well, it has to be this way. It has to be this way. Then the director's automatically going to think, well, does Spider-Man have to do that in order for it to be good or whatever? Like, that's why you get the movies that you get. That's why you get the Madam Webs. So you have to applaud that, right? If you applaud it with Snyder, right, Max? With other directors taking chances like that.
I mean, here's the thing. Snyder did a different interpretation of Batman, right? That that we've never seen, like I said before. And the thing is, there will be other interpretations on the big screen, like we've seen with the Matt Reeves' The Batman, and the DCU's Batman, which will be a different interpretation, right? But the way I see it is, it's not the definitive Batman, right? It's not the definitive Batman, Snyder's Batman. It's not the definitive Batman, but it's a Batman that is from an Elseworld comic. That's what I believe, and like from the Dark Knight Returns from Frank Miller, that really does. You get to see that world basically. Imagine Superman in that world.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, because this is just getting crazy. At the end of the day, you don't have to like Zack Batman. We know this. People didn't like it 8 years ago. I love it. If you don't like it, it's fine. The Batman fandom go crazy. Whatever Zack just say, he talks about his Batman, which is like, okay, whatever. And you know the DC fans online, but not the DC fans, say the Batman fans treat Batman as a god, which like is true.
Did he talk
Yeah.
about Rebel Moon much? I didn't watch the whole thing.
Nah,
Yeah, he did talk about Rebel Moon
a little
bit.
bit. Yeah, a little bit.
He did talk about Rebel Moon, about the numbers. So like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
What
all-
happened
other
if
than
your
that,
moon was a god, Joe?
Oh my god, yeah. But
Whoa,
he did talk about the making
this
of the
dude
movies
is
and stuff,
googling numbers from back to BBS to say Finding Dory. I swear you just googled that man,
bro.
Finding Dory.
Hey, he's getting his
BBS.
facts.
Yeah.
Ronan, can we just?
I
let's
like
go
him
into-
though. I like
let-
you.
Yeah,
Hard
let's
facts
go
are
into.
facts.
Yeah, let's just go into a next topic, please. I'm not.
yeah,
this-
because
this-
I'm
this-
not
this
dealing
whole
with the
dip,
chat.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not
I
dealing
don't know
with
why.
the
Can
chat.
I
Chat's
get
gone battle
frustrated with
royale,
all
man.
of you, and even
Yeah.
Bruce in the chat. Let's stop talking about this, but we got good viewership. People want to talk about it, so I'm not going to not talk about
No,
stuff, but I do want to
all
move
we're
on.
saying
Yeah,
was
let's keep talking
don't
about it.
debate
No,
this
no,
because
no,
you'll
no.
lose. I'm telling you, man.
It's
There's a reason why
there's no
Warner
winning
Brothers
the
make-
argument.
never
though.
lose.
There is no winning
There's no
because no
winning
matter
the
what.
argument.
I know,
Yeah.
but people want to still watch
Especially,
it.
especially
talk
from
about
the Snyder side of things.
Yeah, 100%.
I
I've read
don't
those
want to
things
do
down.
this
Argument.
every night, that's for sure. But
But no,
because
what
it
I'm
was in the
trying to-
news, yeah.
What I'm trying to say, Max, is that the argument's been over, it's done, and it's complete. That's why it's like, dude, that's why it's so funny when every time
I
this
agree.
gets brought up.
The
'cause
good
it's like-
news is, Brian's right. The good news is, if you don't like it, it's not continuing, and you're getting a new version that James Gunn's starting right now. So you don't have to be that upset
Hell
about
yeah.
it, right? Because you're getting something new and different. James Gunn is filming Superman Legacy, and you're probably going to get a new version of Batman eventually.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. A new Batman for his universe. You had the Mavericks Batman, who y'all would love.
You know what? I'm
Continue
gonna put
to
this.
love.
I'm gonna put this
Yeah.
out there, right? If James Gunn's universe's Batman kills, I want everyone in that chat who's saying, "Oh,
Keep
James
the same
Gunn."
energy. They won't. They'll be like, it's justified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want you to come back and say that.
You know, I'm
Although
almost
I
at the point
doubt
where
his
I
version will.
can't do Batman anymore. Why?
Get him,
'Cause it's
Taladia.
like the argument is
Keep
'cause
him
he-
consistent,
whether he
Taladia.
does or not.
Whatever. Let's Superman. Yeah, Legacy. I like the title Legacy.
God, it's the
Keep calling
dumbest
Legacy.
argument in the world.
Yeah, plus whatever. Superman
Lucifer,
Legacy.
you have a YouTube channel talking about books about funny
Yeah, you
characters.
can't shut up about
Man
that.
called Kingdom of Nerds is saying that.
We've argued on your channel before, Bruce.
Such a troll in the chat, I swear.
He is. Yes, he is a troll in the chat.
In the chat, he's someone else. It's someone else taking over.
Oh,
he gets possessed.
Oh
You've got an
my
opportunity
god,
to come
bro.
on.
I swear
I
that's
have
funny.
read
Come on
the
here,
Dark Knight
come on here and
Returns.
prove us wrong, sir.
I think
Oh
Dark
my
Knight
God,
Returns.
bro.
Dark Knight Returns is an overrated comic. I said that. I'm the Batman.
Ooh.
I'm the Batman fan, and I don't
Dia,
give a crap
Dia,
about Dark
Hey,
Knight.
that's his opinion.
Yeah,
Hey.
didn't he kill in the Dark Knight Returns? Yes or no?
Yes, he killed in the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, but he was
Yeah.
old.
But yeah,
He
like
still
there's
killed.
yeah, and I already talked
That was
about
the
this
basis
before.
of Snyder's.
I already told you that I don't care about his still killing people. I just talk about the story. But I just personally think, the two comics that he decided to base BVS on, The Death of Superman and The Dark Knight Returns, are the two most overrated comics I have ever read.
Ooh.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, Brian, what do you think of Zack Snyder?
I got you already said.
I don't care. I think his movies are fine. It's just the people who like overly critique his movies are just like, let it fucking
CGH.
Let it
put
ride.
it to
Bro,
Put it to
CJ,
bed,
nobody's
bro.
talking about the
Yeah,
Netflix.
there's a new
I
movie
know.
critique.
Yeah,
Go
Just
see
nobody's
because
Rebel
talking
prove
Movie.
a
about that.
point that people might be wrong. Like, who cares if it doesn't work? They still want to try. Who
But
cares?
no, I'm just
Oh
saying.
my
no,
God,
no.
CJ.
It
Okay,
will
the
happen.
problem.
It
No,
will
no.
happen.
Here's the guys.
See, everyone's
here's
a
the
troll
problem.
in the chat.
Listen, here's the problem. We've been swimming in this pool of whatever the hell you want to call it for the better part of the last 4 years.
Get out the pool.
Okay, it's gross. The water's stagnant, and everybody hates each other at this point. Okay, so like all I see in there is people just taking shots at each other, and they're the same shots they've taken at each other for the last 4 effing years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
I know,
it's like,
right?
dude, like all these arguments about like Batman and the killing, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I sat there and listened to people on Enosh's channel argue that for hours.
I think
So they were
of
red in
really.
the face. No, I get it,
Yeah.
but it's like, dude, that's their sticking factor. Like,
Yeah.
I understand, but like here at the end of the day, like the reason why and I'll say why it's over is over, okay? But if you go back to 2016 and you watch like all those videos that came out, I don't remember a lot of positive videos about Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it was in vogue to shit on that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
that
it
year's
was-
Madam
it
Web.
was- It was the proto Last
it came
Jedi.
out the same.
Yeah.
It came out the same. It came out the same year. Whatever. It came out the same year as Ghostbusters 2016. Okay, so that
What
was
a
like
year.
and the Last Jedi. So that was the year
No,
of shitting
no.
on
No,
movies.
that was Last Jedi was 2017.
Okay, whatever.
That was the
It
year of
this-
Rogue One.
It was the same time. It was a year of shitting on movies.
That was
Okay?
a 1
And
year
it-
later. This is- yeah.
People got channels based off of hating on Batman versus Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ron, I
you
know
know what it
you
was
hate-
too?
People
I
made their
think
lists.
channels.
But
you can
Sorry,
hate
I think
one
big
all you
channels like Red Letter Media, where they're like they have like several like long, awesome, and I think they're great videos
Oh,
of
they're-
shitting
they're-
on the prequels. I think that
Yeah.
really inspired a lot of critics, like internet critics specifically.
People,
and a lot of the
we
fun is
still-
had, unfortunately, on shitting
We
on movies.
always get argument about the prequel every other time when we talk about it as well. So, you know,
I think
Sorry,
the prequels have moved
I was
on to
off,
this.
I was
Prequels
off
are-
by a year. But the same point goes for The Last Jedi. A lot of people got their channels based off of Last Jedi hate.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Max?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got monetized. Yeah.
That's
There you
terrible,
go.
Max.
I was mad.
But that's what I'm saying, guys. Just think
Have you
back to
repented?
when that movie came out and then
Repent for what?
look
For
back.
making money off hating
I,
art.
I was. I.
I mean, at the time, probably, yeah. At the time, we probably, yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying, Cyber Cities. My point is that at the time in 2016, it was in vogue to hate on that movie. That is why the studio
There's no
pulled the
debate
plug.
on that. Yes, 100%.
That is why the studio pulled the plug. End of discussion.
That's
I
also why it's
actually-
important
I
the fan
actually-
base stays strong, and that's why they're so strong with the movie now. There was such a strong hate for it that's why the fan base continues to talk about it because they almost want to counteract that.
Because they felt slighted because they liked that movie, and there's a bunch of people telling them, "Oh, it sucks. It's this.
Yeah.
It's that. It's
Yeah.
the worst goddamn movie ever. It's like a
Yeah.
crime to Batman."
Yeah,
and they took
so
that
the longer they
personally,
talk
dude.
about it, the more they feel
don't-
the movie is relevant.
Is
It's
that
them
you,
literally
DL,
willing the
like,
movie to
Ron?
become relevant.
But that's what I'm
No,
saying.
that's
Like,
me.
that's, but that's why it'll never
Leave Ron alone.
end because it's like, dude,
Yeah.
you guys like you stepped on their sneakers, man. Like, I'm
That's
just
what
trying
we
to
do.
help you. Okay, I don't hate either one of you. I just think both sides are stupid at this point because it's like
Yeah.
even the pros, the cons, the antis, the anti-antis, whatever
Yeah.
the hell you want to call them. It's like, dude, it's so
They need to
stupid.
act like us Batgirl fans. We're very,
No,
it is
very,
not.
very proper.
No, it is
They did
trim.
not have the same energy.
We're
as
very
Batgirl.
invisible out there.
Or we
I
got
know,
a super
I
chat, the
tried to
first
call
super
that
chat
out.
of the night.
100%,
Tony
yeah.
Movie Chappie District 9 Neil Blomkamp fan 9.99. Thank you, Tony Movie Chappie District 9 Neil Blomkamp fan. Sadly, and we'll put DL on there. He's showing his tribute with the shirt.
Yeah,
Sadly,
love
the
that
great
shirt.
Akira Toriyama, the creator of masterpieces that is Dragon Ball Z in Super, and writing one in Super. What's that? And writing one.
Super.
Oh, a Dragon Ball Z Super. Okay. And
Yes,
writing
you
one of
know.
my favorite anime movies, Dragon Ball Super Broly, ripped to a legend. Yes, thanks, Tony.
Man, rest
We
in
have
peace,
some
man.
Dragon Ball fans here. Look at DL there. Oh, there you go. That's your tribute to him. Cool, cool. Yes,
At
thank you for the
68
support.
years old, man. That is. That was
Back
funny
to
when Max
Argo.
did that last year. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah,
that was funny.
But I apologize. I don't.
Oh no, no, no.
I
I'm
won't
not.
get any
Yeah,
more. I
you-
won't get any more heated, fellas.
Let's change the subject. I think.
Yeah, I'm sick. Yeah, I'm sick. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
I actually think that the discussion and the grievances towards BVS have lasted longer than the Last Jedi. Now,
Oh
now
my
that I see
God,
the
bro.
rat,
It's because it's because
because it never got to finish.
Well,
I
no,
think that's
no.
why.
Well,
Let's put a poll
Oh,
on the chat. Like, which one's more hated, Last Jedi or BVS?
It's the group we hang out in, dude. We
Yeah,
don't
it's a
really hang out
community.
with we don't really hang out with Star Wars fans anymore.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah,
also,
you drove
if
them
you go,
out.
if you go on social media, oh my God,
We
they're still talking
talked
about.
we Snydered the hell out of them. That's why
Yeah.
they don't want to be around anymore.
Yeah,
me and Voltaire now.
There were people we ran with like 4 years ago that were Star Wars fans when we were in the Grey Order and all that stuff. And we talked about Star Wars and actually gave a crap about that. And then like Snyder came along and that was all we talked about for 3 years.
I think the difference is that there's more people who actually like Snyder's work than like The Last Jedi.
Well, that's true, but he's also got a wider band of work than just one
Yeah,
movie.
and the Star Wars.
He also uses a lot of slow motion, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, and not only that, but I think The Last Jedi is misunderstood.
I mean,
Personally.
for people probably, yeah. I mean, I didn't like the movie. I don't talk if I don't like a movie. I don't talk about it. Yeah, I'm not.
If it could,
fine. It's fine.
Did the movie elicit emotion from you?
Mm-hmm.
When you got
Which
to
one?
see the Last Jedi? Okay.
Oh.
Did it elicit emotion out of you when you got to see Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill on screen for the last time?
Kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of, yeah.
Dude, I was bawling like a baby. You shut your mouth. Okay.
I mean, good.
that
I'm happy for
Mandalorian-
you. I am happy.
I'm just
for you.
saying that was a
That
very touching
Mandalorian cameo
moment.
was great.
Okay. Honestly, if it were me, that wiped away anything that was bad ahead of it. Okay. Aside from the arcing blaster bolts, all the complaints about that movie, I can shoot them all down. You want to talk about the bombers in space? Okay. Dude, those are magnetic bombs. Okay.
Yeah, magnetic bombs, dude.
They turned on as they're dropping.
They turned
you
on.
dipshit.
Okay, they weren't dropped. It
not
wasn't
watch
gravity.
it?
Everyone,
Did you
everyone's
not
just
watch it?
hating.
And not only that,
They
but
wouldn't
if
drop
you-
first
but-
though.
But if you're in a ship with gravity and you throw something out of it
Is it
in
the
a
ship
direction,
when it?
Yeah, it
Momentum
went
would-
out of.
momentum
It was
would've
from
taken them
gravity
down,
to
dude.
out of gravity, but by then they turned on and they know what to do. They know what to do, man.
If they were
They're
magnetic,
droid
wouldn't they
bombs.
come back at the ship? The ship's metal
Yeah.
too. How do they
I'm
get?
just saying.
No, because
they-
they're
those- first
programmed.
off,
They have
those
droids,
mine-
man. You don't think those bombs
mines
know what to
turned
do?
on. Those mines
Smart
turned
bombs.
on. Okay, those mines turned
Okay.
on.
Dude, the bombs are like the least of my issues with that movie. But look, the Last Jedi
Yeah.
is fine. I don't want to argue about it anymore. I don't want to
Yeah.
argue about it no more.
You guys want to talk about the
It's
Oscars?
fine.
We can.
See, I just changed it, so we could talk about the other stuff.
I mean, what
Well,
all the topics it is, Max? If you want to bring up.
Well, I bring this up real quick. Jake Paul versus
Oh
Mike
my
Tyson.
God, I saw this. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
I saw this on.
People are
this
mad
is
at Jake
crazy.
Paul. They're mad at him for they think like he's acting like he's gonna take on like an elderly
I
person.
mean, he's okay boxer, but like to take on
he's gonna
Mike
punch him that
Tyson
hard?
at 58 years old is crazy.
Yeah, is he gonna?
If he
What if he
wants to
punches him
do
too
it-
hard? Jake Paul
Or
knows how to
60,
punch.
whatever. Yeah, he knows how to punch.
What if
He's a
he
good
bites
puncher,
his ear
but like,
off?
Punch him.
but like,
Hurt him really
man,
bad.
this is.
I don't like that.
I mean, it's free on Netflix. I'll be.
He knocked out Woodley.
Yeah, I'll be watching this. But...
Oh yeah, it's free on
on
Netflix.
Netflix too.
Yeah,
what is
it-
Netflix doing with
Netflix
these
is weird.
They
live
did.
events right now? With
They're getting
Yeah,
weird.
they do live events once in a while.
Netflix is about to get Monday Night Raw.
I know.
Yeah.
They're getting sports, baby.
Next year, I believe in 2025. So they. Oof.
So you think this is gross? Who here thinks this is gross?
No, I don't think. I was
definitely
like,
do not respect Jake Paul as much.
I agree with Chris.
like the
in
other
it.
fights.
I agree with Chris.
I
It's-
get the
it's-
other fights.
I agree with Chris. It's a cash grab. Tyson's
Well,
want
yeah,
a
duh.
paycheck. I
All of
agree
them
with him.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
If
Jake
Mike
Paul's
Tyson wants
rich.
to do it, and he thinks he can.
Yeah, let's not be ageist. He's still pretty
I am a little
physically
ageist on
fit.
this one. Yeah. I don't
I
like
mean,
it.
did y'all like his fight
It's not like
against
he's going
Roy
up
Jones
against Biden
Jr.?
or something.
I think that was a cool exhibition fight. I was like,
It's not
yeah,
like Jake Paul's getting in the ring with Joe Biden. He's getting in the ring with Mike Tyson.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know, Joe Biden with his shades eating ice cream in the corner,
Yeah.
tripping over the thing. No, he's in the ring with Mike Tyson, who bit a man's ear off.
Mike Tyson selling weed and mushrooms, but now he's going back to boxing. You know, that's okay.
Oh my god. I hope he's
Yes,
okay.
he had a weed thing going.
I'm sure they'll be safe, don't you think? I mean, if
I
you have a
don't know.
problem with this, you might just have a problem with boxing altogether. I don't know.
No, I just think like Jake Paul's like really young and actually has an arm, you know. And
we'll
Mike Tyson's
see.
really old, man. He's already taken a bunch of punches, man.
Blue Jay, I'm gonna kill you.
I mean, but my
I don't
thing
like
is,
this
if you have a problem with this, potentially you may have a problem with boxing in general.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Violence
that's
is
true.
worse.
I guess I could be a hypocrite because I do like MMA and stuff and UFC fights and stuff.
MMA is cool as well, but MMA is bloody as hell. You get knocked out
I
in
just
2
don't
seconds.
like the age gap.
It's all about wrestling.
He's coming back.
Yes, it's all about wrestling, baby.
Did Jake Paul lose yet? Has he lost yet? Who did he
He
lose?
only lost to Mike Tyson, no, Tyson Fury's brother.
Oh,
Who's I don't know if I'll watch this, though. I have no idea. I'm kind of intrigued, but I also don't like seeing too much violence.
Isn't like Tyson like 90 though?
I don't know, Chris.
See,
I
I
thought
would
the same thing with the MMA guys.
here.
and Jake Paul
This is why I actually would prefer wrestling
Elderly
over
abuse, like-
MMA and boxing because these people are really. You could get
Mike
hurt
Tyson
in
is
wrestling too, but
57 years old.
Yeah, you could get hurt in wrestling too, but it's a story and it's entertainment. Whereas people are really going after each other.
Sting just.
So
had his
I don't
last-
like seeing violence. Like
Sting-
it's not. Yeah.
Sting just had his last match this past.
wanna go to a
Sunday
hockey
in
game?
AEW, and he's 60 years old.
I don't like it when the hockey players fight. I know people cheer that on. I don't like it. No,
Who's
I don't like
doing
that.
Is there a musical performance for this fight in Netflix? Who they got?
A what?
A
Weird
musical
Al
performance.
Oh,
Bieber or something. I don't
the
know.
people. I mean,
Weird Al.
Last Jake
I
Paul
don't
fight,
know.
doesn't he get celebrity?
The fight's coming out
commentators?
in 4 months.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's gonna be Weird Al. Watch.
Why would it be Weird Al?
Why not?
A
lot of reasons, but
we could do some good news on Twitter.
Who didn't play Mike Tyson's Punch Out? Come on, that was a great game.
That was a great game. Like one of
So
the best games
this
for Nintendo.
This potentially could be spoilers. I wasn't even thinking about this. George Miller says Mad Max is lurking in the background of Furiosa. I won't give too much away about that via Empire Magazine.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
I wasn't even
Okay.
thinking about Mad Max.
It'd be like, yeah, see that guy walking over there on the ridge?
It's
Mad
I
Max.
mean, it would probably be a young Mad Max, but
They might have like his car in the
yeah,
background.
Yeah, maybe like a young
His car. George Miller says Mad Max is lurking in the background of Furiosa. You think it's just going to be his car?
Yeah, probably his car.
Is it Max and Furiosa around the same age?
Yes.
I
don't know.
guess, yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if
No,
they CGI
Mad
Mel
Max is
Gibson?
ageless.
They
He's
have
ageless.
a CGI
Apparently.
Mel Gibson in a car.
Apparently, for sure.
When
Do
did
you
the first
think
movie
George
come out?
Miller went with
Fallout.
Furiosa because, what's his name wasn't a great Mad Max? Just
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy. She was more intriguing of the characters on the last.
Well, he
one.
wasn't featured in the movie. She was featured in the movie.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
her
yes,
movie.
but the
she was
movie is
good in
called.
Furiosa is a pick me girl. What? Chris.
First off, I find that like that whole thing is like a put down is the stupidest. Oh my god.
Nothing wrong with a
brain-
pick me girl.
My brain hurts, dude.
Who's she picking me?
Well, first off, it's the whole wrestling mark thing, dude. If you're fool enough to fall for the cosplayer, then you're dumbass, okay? Like,
What- I don't even know what you're
Oh,
talking
gosh,
about.
man.
Hold on, maybe I need to smoke weed. Hold on.
she just wants your money, bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not you.
I'm starting to like Furiosa. The Furiosa trailer.
Can you put that Chris was kidding about the pick me girl? Because
Oh my arse.
It was a good comment.
display that he's kidding.
Hang on, is this good news on Twitter we're doing, Max? You didn't announce it.
Oh,
Yeah, he did announce it.
Oh,
Help
you're
me.
funny. You're funny.
my
I think this is
god.
a shame that this man did this. Is this staged?
Yeah, it's
Obviously,
staged, but
it's
this
a
will
joke.
be
But
crazy.
why
Is it
would
on
you do
Twitter?
this? Yeah.
No,
Then
Max,
it's
he is
staged.
dead serious, dude. He is
I
like
mean, this has got to make the bride's dad feel just great.
No, I would. This is the. Why would you do this?
What a
Jerk.
man
For the
looks like
likes?
he's got money too. I'd be
For the
pushing him
clout?
off the cliff.
Andy's
They
wearing
look like-
jeans.
For
They
the
look like
clout?
they're on a
Sneakers.
cliff.
Look
dude.
Look at his shoes for a wedding. Good God.
Yeah,
man.
this is not real. This is not a real wedding, bro. This isn't. This is a Twitter thing.
Look how happy she
They got-
looks.
They got married.
The
in
hell's that in the
Vegas. This is just
background?
the
They got
vows.
oh, let's put fruit. This is fake. I'm not buying it.
That bride is a pick-me girl.
Dude, the fact that the bride doesn't notice the paper in his hand, this must be staged.
Yeah, it must be
fake.
fake. Yeah, come on, bro. That's crazy.
All right, come on, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at those
Fake
shoes.
news and Twitter. Fake news and Twitter.
Fake news
What do
on
you mean?
Twitter.
Twitter.
I did not know.
I like
I mean,
Ron.
damn, 2 animated movies is
Ron,
crazy.
stick around. I haven't seen you before. I don't think. Stick around. So
Like
yeah.
the video, everybody. Come on.
yeah, it's crazy how Wonder Woman has only had
I
2
finally
animated
did.
movies.
Yeah, I don't know how 2 is crazy because these are great movies. Yeah, like
Yeah, they're
these are
really
great.
good. They're the
I
upper
don't-
echelon of.
You guys like
DC.
the second one? I thought.
I
I
don't
like
think
the
the
first
second
one.
one.
Well, it's
like
not
that.
connected. The
Maybe
first
I
one
only
is
saw
not
the
connected.
first
To, this is from the
This
New
one.
52 universe. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
that,
that
one's
one was
good.
great.
Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't.
What is this? Oh, I don't want music.
That definitely. That
This is
copyright
good
music.
news that this exists. What the heck is this real? Stop
Oh
music!
my god, bro!
She's like,
Music.
hey, everybody, look at me.
Look at that.
You wouldn't catch
Look at
me
me,
dead
I'm
doing
Voltaire.
that shit.
If
You want
you could,
why? That's awesome.
if you could buy one of these, I'd buy
Yes,
it.
I have wished I could cycle on water. Actually, now
Yeah.
that
What
you
if you?
mention it.
What if
Yeah.
it breaks down halfway across the?
I'm
Yeah,
interested.
what you gonna
Well,
do then?
While we're in
That
that
looks
Apple
like
thing-
that looks like some stuff you see on Triple X3.
The Hydrofoiler XE is the world's first
Okay.
water bike.
No.
Water
Dig
bike.
if you will. Dig if you will the picture.
press play on
okay?
this thing.
You're on Lake Tahoe, which is a pretty gosh darn cold lake. Okay, it's a big lake too. Okay,
I'm
you're
gonna
on
get
one of
one of
these
these.
things.
Yeah.
Okay, it breaks down halfway across the lake. You got to swim your ass back, and you're tired from pedaling.
Tow another
Yeah.
one with you.
Oh yeah, that
Thank you,
sounds like a-
Ron. I
I
appreciate
would just
it.
tow
brilliant
another one
idea.
with me. I would always have 2 with me.
These people smiling. Brian's right.
I want to get one of these for the
Smiles in
lake.
front of real quick.
I would love this. People around the lake would be
Hypothermia.
looking at me like,
Yeah, until you eat shit.
what?
Go end over, get some rapids. A
Hypothermia.
speedboat come by. Come on, dude.
It's a
Or
small.
piranha. What if you get attacked by piranha?
You ever been on a lake?
This is awesome. I want to see how much
I
they
find this
cost.
whole thing suspicious. Show them getting on.
There's no
Show
way
that you
these
think
work as well as this.
Show them getting on. I
think
want to
it's
see how they
fake?
get on.
Yeah, right.
This
How
is
do you-
CGI.
Guys,
They
there's
don't
only
get a running
25
start.
likes.
Look,
All right, here we
it
go.
has
Here we
Barbie.
go.
AI, CGI, China
go.
stuff.
There's only 25
this-
likes.
that
I would
looks
like to see 10 more
plasticky. I
likes
don't
at
know.
least.
This is why they need to ban TikTok.
I think this is real.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I just want to see them get
Yeah,
on.
I
How do you
agree.
get on? They haven't showed them getting on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
What's
yeah,
this
I agree.
TikTok
They need
is
to ban
doing?
TikTok.
Yeah, I
Falling
want
really
to
hard.
know. I want to know
Or
how
if
they.
it's
Oh, a lot of
basically a
falling
wing
off.
that flies underwater.
Like I want to know
Duh.
how they get on the bike.
Look,
and then
she's
how do
booking
they
it.
get from the shore to the water? I want to see that. I need to see it.
Yeah,
Get on the bike.
hippie witchcraft is what I see. Okay,
Dude, and it looks plastic. Can I get one out of metal so I can
it looks
tear
like
through those
some
manatees?
some dude with a tie-dye shirt and a headband
I
figured
totally
this
want one of these.
th-
I
this
think
out.
it's real.
You know,
I want to
Like,
see a
I know it's
middle-aged
real, but
honey
it's
step person
probably
walk
shit.
by one of these things. I don't want to see these people.
yeah.
like,
I want to see me out there.
Look, he's
okay?
going to work.
No, he's wearing a suit.
Yeah,
Everybody.
but yeah, like I want to know how did you get
Is
on the
that,
bike?
is that in the San
How did
Francisco
you-
Bay?
How did you get the bike on
Yeah,
the
if you-
on the water? Like how did you do that?
If you go slow, will you tilt over? Wait, I see like
It'll be
No, the
fun for
wings,
a
the
race.
wings
there.
under the
Well, it's
water.
got an electric assist mode. There you go.
It'll be pretty fun for a race.
It doesn't look like it's
Electric
going fast enough too. That makes me
Yeah,
nervous.
if this was a real thing, people would buy in the market.
If you see a shark, you're screwed.
Yeah, it's like you
Yeah,
ain't
he's
going fast
screwed.
enough.
No,
Oh,
you can go in the
4
ocean
miles
with
Yeah,
an
waves.
hour?
we're
This
gonna
is
we're
like
gonna
on a
see
lake.
this in the next Meg movie where Meg.
Yeah,
slows
Anthony's
down.
right. Anthony Cussman's right. This is going to be for Meg. It's going to be Jason Statham.
Are we already got
Pedals his way
Dune
into a Meg
and
mouth.
Anakin memes? I don't
Blows it
like
up.
sand.
Oh, that's a
And then
really
Paul,
good meme.
Paul
Actually.
Atreides is calling him a pussy.
That's a really good meme. That's good.
Right.
Well done.
'Cause all it is sand. The whole movie.
Why do they got to make Zendaya look so masculine, putting her on Brad Pitt's body? That's wrong.
That is kind
Well, they had to fit her into the meme.
I mean, they have to fit in the
They
main.
didn't have to put Zendaya.
Put her on freaking.
They could have put
better.
Javier Bardem or somebody
Well,
else.
the point is to have Anakin Padme and then Paul.
Oh, fair.
You had to have her in there somewhere.
Fair.
What are you just gonna have a floating head in the back? You got to have put her
Well,
somewhere.
then they should use a different picture because that's wrong. Putting her on a man's body.
Yeah, but there's a lot of memes
he's
from
so
Once Upon a
offended.
Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm very
Oh,
offended.
Batman,
He's got a great body. That's not fair.
Hopefully we get
Mega
one.
Mind 2's Rotten Tomatoes achieves rare 0%
Jesus
score.
Christ!
Wow.
That's
Oh my
good news.
God. Yeah, no, a sequel
No,
that
it's not good
nobody
news.
asks. We only ask for the big screen. Not,
Okay.
Yeah.
I
All
never
right, cool.
understood the hype of Megamind. I never understood it.
I
Of
guess
course
I'm gonna have to see this in theaters, gentlemen.
This is
It's not even in theaters. It was on,
This is
it was on
rare.
freaking,
Be consistent, perf. Go.
I know,
it was
I
on
know. I was
freaking Peacock.
talking
It
to
was,
Madam Web.
It's
Make
on
your
Peacock.
girlfriend mad and take her.
We're seeing Mega
The
Mind.
future is
We got
now.
0%
Look at this.
Rotten
oh
This
my God.
man's living.
Tomatoes. Yeah.
Look at this.
This guy's a chick magnet. Everybody.
Wow, he's
That's-
already
he
ready for
doesn't
Wall-E.
need-
He's going to
dude.
his water bike
He
right
doesn't
now.
need a chick. He's got an Android at home. I
He's
think.
going to see Planet of the Apes.
No,
You
we
know-
are definitely we're
Line
definitely going to
with-
be in
That
the
movie's not out yet.
we're definitely going to be in a time where Wall-E's going to
Hey,
be more
that's the
accurate than we
Apple
thought.
Virgin Pro. I mean,
That's
you
what I'm
can see it
saying,
in
dude.
theaters.
He's already ready for Wall-E, bro. He's like
He's
Wall-E's
living his
coming.
life, man.
Right.
He's go, bro.
This guy's totally seeing Madam Web like a Chad.
No, he's seeing Dune. He's going
No,
glad he-
no.
I'm glad he's
playing
mastered
Gorilla
the.
Tag.
He's mastered the hoverboard.
What would you rather have, the goggles or the bike?
This is not America.
The bike.
This is
the
what he's
bike.
talking about.
What?
I
He
want the
ramp.
bike.
He has a ramp that goes into his Cybertruck. Voltaire, what are you talking about?
I want the
Yes.
bike. Screw the.
Oh,
goggles.
it's for disabled people too. I just noticed the blue
Yeah,
button.
those
Oh, yeah,
goggles.
yeah,
I
he's,
don't
he's
even,
not. Yeah, unless he's handicapped, that's wrong. You're right, Taladia.
He can do whatever he wants. It's America.
bro.
What if he is handicapped?
Dude, I don't even like those goggles.
Look at that
bro.
lady there.
You don't be
They're just
driving
eating
in these
popcorn.
things.
They're eating
Wait, just
popcorn.
look at-
You're
look-
supposed to do that in the movie, ladies.
They're eating popcorn. They're like, they're not even
They
phased.
probably just left Madam Web and said, "Let's go eat our popcorn outside." I
Yeah,
don't
we,
want to.
we might as well
Yeah, I
let's
wouldn't
spare
put it
this
past
guy
them,
instead of
too.
Madam Web.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Show the greatest I'm about to die moment in cinema. I'm sure Perp has some good
please.
ones.
Oh, I've seen. I've posted
No,
some.
not exactly.
Duncan. Spoilers for Dune Part 1. Duncan, Idaho doesn't make it.
That's a
Aw,
shame.
Max,
Oh,
God
don't
damn
worry,
it.
you won't see the last of him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Aw,
Yeah, you won't see the
man.
lesson.
God damn it.
Look at this. It's a treadmill for.
Okay, so
I've
this
seen
I can
this
get
one.
behind. This I can.
Dude,
This I.
can
Oh,
you
this
bike that?
this is Voltaire in his
Wait,
mansion.
Oh, I wish I looked like
Is
that. but
Is
no.
his pants falling off?
Can you bike this?
This is like a mega bidet. This is really clean you out
It
and
requires-
burns calories
right.
at the same time.
You would use
It's
this
almost
for.
an enema so much.
Yeah.
How
water.
does that even work?
Look at the lady staring at him. I mean, like,
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't even notice the lady.
this the tall steep water slide. Oh,
Is this just
When you get
another
down
one
to
of
the end.
those?
Oh, now-
Is
you
How's
know
this
what I'm
good
talking about.
news?
this is just another wave
That's what
pool,
it says.
isn't it?
See, I'm gonna
yeah,
give
this
it.
is a wave pool.
It's a
Yeah.
mega
It's a-
bidet, as Thingy put it as.
Oh, this
It's
is
a wave pool.
Listen,
It's
I
a
know we
wave
don't
pool.
get political. This is very interesting. Old
I
Trump.
know we don't get political, so here's a political video.
It's. I mean, this is Trump. If he never. Nah, never
Oh
mind.
my
You,
God.
Yeah, just
alright.
tell Max.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
No,
Max,
no,
No,
No. All right.
no.
unless it's
Not
Home Alone
again
2,
until-
I don't want to see
No,
it.
no. How about this? Not again until 2028. All right.
No, boy.
Not again.
How
until
about
2028.
no?
I
Yeah,
really
exactly.
regret. I don't know. One of my VHS hunts, I saw FX and I didn't get it, and I regret it
Oh, you idiot.
Everyone does.
Ow.
because it was
better go
like
back and get
13
it.
cents, and I was gonna go. I went back to get it the next time. I'm like, oh, I missed it. Thank you, Blue Jay.
Dragon Ball
Kamehameha.
Max.
I missed it, and I went back to that same Salvation Army the next week, and it was already gone. I was like, darn it, because I was rewatching my own
Oh man, this is hot.
Tape Hunters.
Ooh,
FX.
Man.
That's a good. You like that movie,
this
don't you,
bitch
Perp?
gets- This bitch gets warm.
I haven't seen this one actually. I know it's a cult classic. And
Yeah.
Crazy Joe's probably yelling at me right now.
You should
I,
watch.
Classic.
I want to see this
You
one in
should
the
get this
sequel.
on VHS, Max.
I know. I didn't missed it. I didn't see it, and then I watched my footage, and I realized I missed it. I went back, and it was gone.
Isn't that?
Is that Remy Malek?
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, isn't that Rami
Ha, ha,
Malek?
ha, ha.
It's Queen
This
getting
biopic from a
Freddie
couple years
Mercury
ago.
getting
That's
ready
not.
to rock.
That's not Remy Malek. That's Freddie Mercury, dude.
That's Freddie Mercury on coke. Everybody.
That's Remy Malek playing Freddie Mercury.
That is not Remy Malek playing Freddie Mercury. That is
You
Freddie
don't
Mercury.
know that?
They're joking with
I
you.
want a
Brian.
DNA
Yes, we
test.
do.
Oh.
Yes, we do.
DNA
That's a
test.
coked up Freddie Mercury.
Man, don't play around like that, dude. I'll come at you.
This
look
is
at
You did not
someone
play with
replying.
one of the greatest singer-songwriters
Dad,
of
look
all
at your
time.
grandson. Dude looks
Remy
straight out
Malek
of
did.
South Park. What?
He really does.
Yeah.
Which one is
Looks
he?
Kenny.
I don't know. It looks like someone wearing a turban.
Are you gonna have a stand?
House jawline of
Uh,
Dune 2.
There's some nice jaw lines.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Oh my god.
Lease obsessed, Snyder cultist. That's pretty obsessed.
Yeah, pretty.
Oh, that is a cool collection.
Wait,
I ain't gonna lie. That is
wait.
an amazing collection.
Wait, that
Anya
was
Taylor
that,
Joy is really
wait,
something.
there was a Watchmen video game?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
The end is
Yeah, it was for the
Yeah.
Xbox 360. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Batman
And
F
you call yourself a
It's on
Snyder
Steam.
fan? Come on. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I did not know
Five
that.
Guys.
is
Oh,
bad.
Oh, man, I'm hungry.
always
Why
been
do
my
you do this
problem
to
with
me,
Five
man?
Guys. It's
Five Guys is
overpriced.
fantastic.
It's look at the
Yeah.
price, Brian, and that's in
It-
Tennessee. It's more
Oh.
expensive where you are, I bet.
Yeah, it is overpriced.
Hold on. We just went from collecting from a guy
It's
collecting
around-
movies to Five Guys.
Good.
It's
Hey,
around,
Rhea, how's it going? Good evening, y'all. Just woke up from
here
a
in-
nap. Smash the like button.
You
Here in
guys are making me
Michigan.
hungry.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I'm leaving.
Here in
Oh, you're
Michigan.
leaving.
Yeah,
I'm
that does
hungry.
look good.
Are you gonna do a promo for Sunday?
Oh yeah, Sunday Oscar watch party. Watch me freak out. A lot of great movies, a lot of surprises. I don't know.
Perp,
Maybe
you got to
I'll-
do it like the old motorbike rally thing.
Oppenheimer is
Sunday,
sleeping.
Sunday.
Pep,
Make
before,
it cool. Barbie.
Grave digger.
What, before I let you go,
What?
right?
Oh,
Just gonna
audience-
say,
let you go. Oh.
no, I was gonna say that in 4 weeks' time we got to do that Batgirl stream.
4 weeks time. Oh my god. Okay.
Batgirl
I'll put
stream
it in my
for what?
calendar.
Remember a month from now.
Dude, we're fighting for Batgirl out there. Unlike you, posers,
We're gonna be
Talati
talking
and
about
I actually
comics.
fight
I
for
will
my
check
Batgirl.
that out
God.
later, Brian. Those are my
Yeah,
top
but
two Hollywood actresses. So I
It's-
We're gonna be
we're
talking
gonna
about the comic.
remember a month from now.
And we're going to be
I think-
talking about how we're going to get that movie released
I
together,
believe
right, Talati?
partake.
You're not
We're
gonna
gonna
get
be
the
talking
movie.
about
think,
the
uh,
comic.
I
We're
don't
gonna be
think
talking about the
Perp's
comic.
remembering anything.
And
from
Gail
10
Simone
minutes from now.
Gail Simone's classic.
Gail
All right.
Simone.
But yeah,
Alright.
I only have one more movie to go. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, I want
I
to see
found-
that.
I finally saw Oppenheimer. I didn't. I think Christopher Nolan deserves Best Director. And yeah, that's it.
Over
Maestro.
what's her name? Really, I'm surprised, Perp.
Yeah, no, I thought, dude,
Surprised you have any
what's magical about that movie is that I had no interest in any of the plot points. I didn't give a shit. I didn't get it, but I still liked it because of the strength of the direction.
That's
Bro,
a
we
very
know,
story-
we know,
how
we
the
know
story was
Robert-
being told
we know
was just
Robert
magnificent.
Pattinson. We know
And I didn't give a crap about any of that stuff.
Best actor.
So I'm giving him Best
Supporting
Director just for that. Yeah.
All right.
Even if Greta was nominated, I still probably would have given it to Oppenheimer.
Oh my god.
He's doing Kamehameha.
a good tribute at this time, you know.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys. Have fun.
Later. So this is not good news though.
Interesting.
2 meals like this at Five Guys cost 40 plus today in rural Tennessee.
Oh, well, he's in Tennessee, of course.
I mean, here in Michigan, like just to get a burger and fries, it's already around $20. So it's
Right. I had like five. I had like wow, it was like $15 one time.
Not
I
to
mean,
get political, but what they're doing in California, did you know what Newsom did? He raised the minimum wage to $20, except for his friend that owns Panera Bread franchises. But
Okay,
and I'm
dude.
all for people making more money, but no one's gonna buy
Yeah, but-
burgers when they're $20. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the price of everything. The price of everything at service industry jobs go way the fuck up, dude.
All these
every time
a lot of
minimum
these
wage goes
jobs
up.
are going to disappear, unfortunately. I
Yep.
don't know what the answer is.
They're gonna get replaced by kiosks, dude.
So I
mean, I don't mind ordering through a kiosk. You know, I don't get no lip.
I would rather order from from a
There's
live
options that you
person
don't
unless
know you
it's
have.
unless it's Brian making the Arby's fries, which I had the worst Arby's fries. He's like, yeah, we refried those things. They're sitting in the thing all day, and I got mad at him.
That wasn't just Arby's, dude. It was Burger King,
Somebody's
McDonald's,
phone's
everywhere
going off.
refries their fries, dude. What do you think they do? Just throw them out when they get old? God dang.
Yeah.
Fast food secrets, guys.
I was gonna order from Five Guys. You know, there is a Five Guys in the UK, so I was. Gonna
Oh,
order.
that's cool. That is cool.
Five Guys is really good. I prefer them to In-N-Out. Everybody swears by In-N-Out.
I
They
need
do-
I need to try In-N-Out. I've never had it.
I mean,
I don't have
fast food is
In-N-Out
not
in
is
Ohio either.
fast food
In-N-Out's in like California
is a big
Oregon,
part
Nevada.
of the economy, and unfortunately, it's a lot where a lot of people get foods sometimes.
They
And
do
I
smash
just don't
burgers.
see a lot of these places surviving when you have
Dude,
to pay
a Burger
$20
King
for a
combo
meal.
is like $17. So like
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, put that
15
in
times
perspective.
15.
In-N-Out is still cheap, everybody.
It's like if you get a large combo at Burger King, it's like $17, dude. It's pretty goddamn close.
Yeah.
So,
My God.
we are figure drawing. We are going to do an episode where we put up Anya Taylor-Joy versus Jenna Ortega and just go through all their positives and negatives. So watch for that.
That's
No,
interesting.
no.
That is-
Top two Hollywood actresses.
Isn't that literally a Reddit page? Like,
Oh, is it really?
I don't know.
You're talking about their skills as actresses. Stop.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
They're the
skills.
top two young Hollywood actresses, in my opinion.
Sorry, that was really rude of me. I apologize.
Come on, get your mind out of the gutter, please.
Who's paying Who's paying $20 per meal at Five Guys for this?
No, I only get Five Guys if I'm really in the mood for it. Like,
I'm the same way as well.
Is there
It's like
bacon
if
on
I
that
want to
burger?
like, I don't know, if I want to like go somewhere to eat with friends, I would go to a Five Guys. I don't see myself like door-dashing or ordering stuff like that. That's already expensive.
Dude,
You go to, no, he's not wrong. You go to Five Guys for the atmosphere. You go for the peanut shells on the floor. You know what I mean? Like that's why.
Because I don't.
That's why you go to Five Guys. It's like a
It's
hangout.
getting to the point where I'm just gonna have to go eat peanuts. Can I
I
have?
do like that
for
they
water?
fill the bag with French fries. They're not cheap about the fries.
Oh yeah, man, I love that. Man, that shit.
Look,
I
Raz,
know
I'm
about
paying
that.
$20 at least, not by choice, unfortunately.
Bro, I mean, when I go to Five Guys, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a skinny man, but I'm a fat ass sometimes. I put jalapenos, put bacon on it. I'll be putting. I put extra stuff on my stuff. So
I don't like. I put pickles in my
I feel
burgers
bad
once in a
complaining because
while.
where I'm at, I could still get one for 12 or 13 at Wendy's, like a combo meal. And
Anybody
I thought
try
that
the
was
new KFC thing?
when I wanted to, my
the
wife
pizza
stopped
thing?
me. I was gonna make a video.
Whoa! Do you have a pizza at KFC? What?
Yeah, it's on a fried chicken breast, dude. It's
Fried
kinda
chicken
gross.
breast, yeah.
Oh,
He's like,
Brian,
"You're not
you're
ordering it."
lying.
I was
I
gonna
thought it was
order
alright.
no.
I thought it was
Fuck me
alright.
down.
No,
Really?
I don't, dude. Remember the double down? Like that one broke me.
Yes,
dude.
the
Like,
double ton. Yeah.
It
Double Down
broke you.
me. Yeah, I used to love going to KFC, dude.
You see how great Good News of Twitter is? This is
double
fun
down.
stuff. This is next level.
What is this pizza?
Pizza, yeah.
It's
Oh, there it is. It's got pepperoni and everything.
Yeah. Chicken pizza, chicken pizza. We got
I would
we got
not
pizza.
touch that.
Look at that. What would you do if that huge spider was in your car?
Yeah, I throw the car in the garbage. I'd
You throw the car in the garbage.
I'm
No, wait,
it's
Run
no.
away screaming.
What is this, Australia?
Yeah.
Get that shit off and take your shirt off.
First of all,
Yeah, you're right. What the hell? Take the shirt
First
off.
of all,
It'd be poisonous, right?
First of all, push that little thing off of you. First off, push it off.
Little thing. That's
Get your shirt off.
Camera down. Put the camera down and
Bro,
just over
just
here
put
wanted
the
to take your
camera
shirt off,
down,
dude. That's pretty
bro.
messed
Grab-
up, bro.
Grab the spider by the legs and toss it
In
across
Tulsa,
the forest.
yeah.
It's not a
Australian,
shark, dude.
yeah.
Come on now.
They got spiders all over the place.
Oh, the Joe broke the. Oh, this is thing.
Jade in the chat. Super chat, Max.
Funny. That's funny.
Oh. Tony Movie Chappie, District 9, Neil Blomkamp fan, $4.99. Wow, he's funding this whole episode. Thank you, Tony. Thoughts on Punisher Warzone? Awesome grindhouse style comic book style film with top-notch kills, probably the most violent Marvel movie to date.
It's
I
okay.
actually bought it on VHS, which is rare, and I haven't watched it yet. I watched
That's
it
the
way
one with
back
Ray
in the day, but I
Stevens,
haven't
right?
watched it.
Yeah, Ray
When
Stevenson's
Ray
on.
Stevens passed, I found out that they had a Korean release exclusive of that movie, and I bought it, and I haven't watched it again yet. So
It's
That's
probably broken if you turn it on.
the kills are cool. Ray Stevenson is a decent Punisher. I just thought the movie was a bit too goofy for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
all right.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
John Berto Punisher is more violent for sure.
I want to try it still. That chicken abomination.
Bro, you
Oh,
want to
Ron, we like you around here, Ron. Even though you don't like, Zack Snyder's vision, we accept all opinions.
Oh, gee,
Oh,
Jesus,
come,
man.
come on.
my God.
Talati, he likes. We'll grow. Everyone likes Talati eventually.
Yeah, but anyway, have a great
Well,
time.
yeah. Thank you, Ron. He said he just subscribed tonight. We appreciate that,
Well,
and I hope
welcome
to
to
see
the
you next
madness,
live stream.
dude.
Yeah, welcome to the madness.
Don't
I
worry,
do
I'm
wanna-
not here every night, dude. It's cool. I just come
Yeah,
on every
normally
once
I'm
in a while.
not.
This
up
is
to
good
this late.
news. This is a great hidden gem on PS3 and 360, and now it's on Steam. EA just
Sabotage?
published some classic games on Steam. Downloading the Saboteur to my deck right now.
Oh, hey, so I
They
watched
put-
this movie recently that I kind of said I wasn't gonna watch. It was called Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, that great movie. Yeah.
I kind of liked it, and then I realized, dude, like that one chick is the Green Queen from freaking Game of Thrones, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, we're Snyder filled. What's a Snyder?
This is him talking about Barbie. Yeah,
We're
him
going
talking
back
about
here
Barbie.
again.
All right.
No,
And
this is
I, by the way,
cool.
I love the movie, and I'm actually
Oh, this is where he talks
he's talking about Barbie.
was going to happen in it. Also, and I, by the way, I love the movie, and I'm actually lampooned in that film. There's a line in the
That
movie
is
that says, "I feel like I felt like I was in a dream where all I cared about was the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League." That
I love that joke.
I love that line.
is a line in that movie. I'm literally, and I'm like, that's
I had a
awesome.
hearty
Like,
chuckle.
I think that I was like, okay. My wife was like, she goes, "That's cool, right? Like, that's cool."
Yeah, that's dope.
Well, no, it goes to show that, like, at that moment in time, it hit the cultural zeitgeist.
Yeah, it hit the
you know what I
cultural
mean?
impact like it hit it. Yeah, I was in theaters and people
Pretty
was laughing
close.
at that.
Hey, bro, it was a moment in time for me, man. That's
Yeah.
how I met half you goofballs.
Yeah, like people was laughing at that when I went to theaters. People was laughing when I saw
David
Barbie.
Bowie
Bro, I
recording the
wouldn't,
Labyrinth.
I would never have met Anthony had it not been for the Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League. Think about that.
And you would have met me.
Diao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dope
Great
thing.
group of YouTubers.
We all
Voltaire?
met this crazy group of knuckleheads through the Snyder cut. So I could never
No,
say I
I-
hate the Snyder cut, you know?
Nah, never.
Truly, I could never say I hate it.
Does anyone know where they started watching my channel, Voltaire? What did you? Do you remember when you started watching my channel? What era?
I
Last
can't
year, right?
remember how I stumbled across it, to be honest with you. But
I remember.
I have to say, you had even-handed opinions. There were either channels that were one side or another. They were either the Geeks and Gamer side or the, everything's great. Stop saying that. And I thought Max was actually even-handed. That's what attracted me to the channel.
I think
you're one of the few
I
that
think
thinks
yeah, it was Enoch.
Max, I remember how I came across your channel, but I won't say on stream. I'll tell you off stream.
Okay.
I think I'm one of those. I'm great. Don't change it. But I also one of those people
Yeah.
that like.
I like
when it comes to those kind of
saw-
movies. I'm more of a sit back and.
I subscribed to
enjoy the
Max
ride
when
kind of guy, you know what I mean?
with Enoch was
Hey,
was live
Bradley.
streaming with him.
Would you like to? No pressure, Bradley, but I'd love to have you on the show soon if you're available Saturday night or
I
Sunday.
I thought you was doing a spoiler review of Dune with Dio.
Yeah.
When's that?
We never discussed it. When,
Yeah, you
when-
never
You wanna do it
discussed-
tomorrow
yeah.
night?
Max over here making plans and shit.
tomorrow
night?
Tomorrow night.
Wonder why nobody wants to stream.
Possibly.
That would be dope, actually. To
Bradley, would you be interested in coming on for a spoiler Dune stream? Because I know you love. I've been texted. We speak occasionally. We're still good friends. But I would love to hear him gush about Dune 2. He loved it. So That would be awesome if we could get Bradley too.
I gotta watch the.
He's a huge fan.
DL.
Yeah, if you're up for that, DL, let me know. Just set it up, and I'll come tomorrow night. If you're not, or we
make
can
sure you're not late.
Oh, you finished the book about the third one? Oh my god, the third one is about to. Oof.
I want to say one thing about Dune 2. No spoilers. This is, again, all that stuff that cinema's dead and people won't go to the theaters. And if you know it's going to be out in 45 days on Max, nobody's going to go. All of that's gone out the window with Dune. It's so good.
Well, when it's a good
I think
movie.
The thing is, though, is like, can we start distinguishing between what's quote unquote cinema and what's not?
Yeah.
Right. Joe, I love Joe, but
Sausage Factory comic book movies. I don't think that's cinema
I
anymore,
love
dude.
Joe, but he thinks like the window of the streaming release ruins movies box office. It only does.
No.
If
The
it's
thing
an
about
average movie. If
the
it's a
thing
great
about
movie, you don't count down the days till streaming.
if you give the audience a good movie, they will watch it.
If you
It's
give them a
that
reason to get off
simple.
their ass, they'll get off their ass.
Yeah, you give them a reason to see it, they will watch it. They did with Dune. They're doing with Kung Fu Panda, this Friday and stuff. If you give them a good movie, they will see it. It's very simple.
That is capitalism. That's what's
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the Oscars with Perp.
I'm watching the Oscars. I want to see
Give
who
the
wins.
customer what they want. I mean, that's
Yeah,
pretty
you give
much
the
First time
customers
I've
what they
watched the
want.
Oscars in a few years.
Basic
I used to watch it all the time.
transactional.
I think the last time I watched it was
economics.
with Will Smith win the Oscars. That was the last time I watched it.
I mean, this isn't even like Adam Smith stuff. This is like
Hold on. Dune is a book too. Yes, Chris, it is.
Okay, boomer joke, Chris. All right.
So, DL,
Yes.
you're gonna go see Kung Fu Panda this weekend?
Yes.
Okay, I'm planning on doing a spoiler stream probably Monday. If you want to talk about it.
And also, like,
Spoilers,
Dune, like,
for everybody, beware.
yeah, like I like what Dennis say that he screened Dune 2 for a dying person. You don't see a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I heard
like
about that. That's good.
That was dope to see.
It's almost similar as to what happened with The Force Awakens. It was a dying.
Yeah, it was a dying fan. Yeah, and they
I
saw it
remember
before.
that.
Yeah, like
I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was. I always hate
yeah,
hearing that when.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because,
it's
yeah.
good, but it's like, man.
it's
Mega
sad,
Man,
it's
the
sad.
complete.
Thank God it wasn't Last Jedi.
It's
It's the plot of the movie for
$13
fanboys.
on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Mega Man,
That's good
man,
news.
this character, man.
The complete series.
I hope they do a live action movie. You could do it, or a TV show.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Charlemagne, man, that his career.
That was, I don't know. This is weird on Twitter.
Why would you? I mean, that's a nice brand.
Oh shit! Can you go back?
What is
Hold on, can you go
upset?
back? You go back. It's like, hey, baby, do you want?
Oh!
Oh shit! What the fuck? Shit!
Oh my god, a panda. Oh,
That I don't know what was going on there. Japanese people taking mirror selfie in 1920.
The very first selfie ever made.
Oh no!
This is good news.
I mean, congratulations for her.
Nice.
Even if you don't like her Star Wars, like, I mean,
Lucas-
without that, like, she has a great resume in Hollywood.
Lucasfilm president Kathy Kennedy will receive top producing award, the Polly Platt Award, at this year's Austin Film Festival.
I'm not
My
surprised.
God, the woman deserves it. She's so good.
Can you read that with a little less sarcasm, please?
I didn't have any sarcasm. I was very excited for her.
Even I'll say this,
Not
even
winning an
if,
award for Star Wars, is she?
oh no,
No, she's winning
even
award
if
producing
you
award.
don't like her Star Wars, I mean, even if you like it, not her Star Wars movie, but if you like her TV show stuff, yeah, I mean, she has a great resume, without doubt, like the top-notch resume.
Well,
behind Kevin
She
Feige's
deserves
resume.
all the awards she can for producing, but she
Yeah,
does not
yeah.
deserve an award for Star Wars. That's my criticism.
Oh no, it's not for Star Wars for sure. Hell no.
Sure, get an award for producing Star Wars, especially for the lifetime achievement.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Max!
Look at
There's
Gold,
no
look
way.
At, look at
Don't
Goldman.
be
It
so
paints
don't be so small. Don't be so.
It's
small.
painting my
pains
soul.
my
Oh my
soul
God.
that people watch the prequels and think Anakin's even remotely as well written as Paul Atreides. Like,
Lord have
guys,
mercy.
we're talking about the prequels here.
Listen, if you want to
that's-
watch a, okay, why don't people compare
I don't
the
think
animated
anything-
Anakin? Go watch that. That's
Paul
much better.
Atreides versus Anakin.
Listen, Anakin.
Is that
is.
what's gonna happen? No, I felt like this next one was gonna do.
No,
no.
Yes.
It's not.
Oh man, no.
You know,
I'm
Anakin
I
is
am
based
so
off
not going to watch
Paul,
this
right?
movie now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's based on that. That's what you're looking
well,
for. Yeah.
this is one of the reasons why Dune is one of the most influential science fiction novels of all time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff you see from Star Wars and other stuff comes from Dune.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't like Dune in the first place. That's why I did not like Dune in the first place.
Here's classic James Gunn. James Gunn, the possibility of Grant Gustin joining the DCU. Grant is an incredibly talented guy performing on Broadway and is absolutely not going to waste
Oh yeah, a fan asked him on
I
Threads.
showed that to DL earlier today.
just because he's not currently on a DC project. But of course, I'd love to work with him at some point. So, and then he said no.
No, he did not say no, bro.
He said no.
No, he did not.
Those sons of bitches.
Oh my god, I forgot that they did a Young Sheldon spinoff. Oh my god.
Jim Parsons returned physically as Sheldon on the final episode of Young Sheldon.
How would that work if he's young?
Can we just admit the Big Bang Theory ruined our culture, guys?
It didn't.
I
I
don't
like
like
the
the
Big
Big
Bang
Bang
Theory.
I don't like the Big Bang Theory.
I
The
funny
reason why you
how
don't like it is because it ruined our culture. It made
No,
it
it didn't.
accessible to everybody else. Yes, it did.
I mean,
Yes, it did.
You might be right about it. I just don't think it's
No,
funny.
this is truth.
I like Big Bang Theory.
Never
I
seen
did
it.
in the beginning, and then I realized it was poisoning our minds.
I never liked it. I
Damn.
didn't think it was funny.
The only thing I had a problem with it is the Kelly Cuoco character, for her to actually be interested in the nerd, the main nerd.
Yeah, that's not believable.
That's not
Moving on.
realistic. That's the not
That's the-
realistic part. Yeah.
That's your black pill there.
No, I honestly, I'm like, all the other stuff is very plausible. All the nerd jokes and everything like that.
That's all it is references. And that's the only reason that show's funny. It's because they reference stuff that you get.
Degrassi
hey,
says
Max,
it's
can you-
nerd face for nerds. It's nerd
Hey Max,
face.
can you
Wow.
switch?
Yes.
Can you switch the Can you scroll next to Jim Parson himself?
Here.
I'm gonna do some reaching here. That Green Lantern shirt
Uh-oh.
is gonna be Green Lantern in the DCU.
Oh my god.
No.
What?
That's reaching.
The
Ah,
Big
boy.
Bang
I'm-
Theory was
DJ, you're one of the
doing
best
this
casting, and this is not good casting, brother. You're much better than this.
Put. I don't know how you could like
Yes, I agree
how
with
he's gonna
Degrassi.
show up
Big Bang
unless
D.L. Hughley as Green Lantern over there.
D.L. Hughley.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
2001.
All right,
Okay.
who here
Relevant in
actually
30
likes Big
years.
Bang Theory? There's got to be someone else in the panel. Voltaire, did you watch it ever?
I've never seen an episode. It looks
I never
so
watched it either.
I've seen the Big Bang Theory. This is a decent show, but
Oh, thanks.
like, I mean, I guess they're gonna do a time jump
You know
with
what?
this
All
one.
I ever remember from the Big Bang Theory is that they did like a Halloween episode, and one of the characters was dressed up as the Halle Berry Catwoman. That's the only thing I ever remember.
One of the dudes or one of the ladies?
I guess it's one of the dudes.
Oh God!
I never got why people disliked it so much.
I mean, I never watched it.
especially
I
like
mean,
Sheldon.
Oh, hell no.
I never knew Young Sheldon was a
So,
spin-off
yeah.
of that show.
No, they're getting another spin-off of that.
Oh yeah, they
Another
are doing
spin-off?
another
Oh,
spin-off of that.
Successful
Yeah.
spin-off.
You can't blame them.
I'm actually gonna. I
Oh
think I'm
my
getting Young Sheldon for my
God.
mother at the cottage so we can watch it up there. 'Cause
Put
I
it on
never really-
VHS.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Does this slap hard? This is just the logo because it now confirmed. I think James Gunn confirmed that there's going to be a cape.
I don't like the texture.
Well,
But
that's
no,
not
this
the
isn't-
texture
this isn't
though.
official, but they-
This is just
Someone,
a
a fan did this
yeah.
without the other color and just put the gold
I-
yellow over
I
the
still-
red cape.
I
Well,
saw
no-
this on. I saw something. What James Gunn said about the yellow emblem at the back of the cape or
Mhm.
whatnot. I showed this to DL, and he's gonna be doing Donna 2.0. I'm calling it out.
I don't know. I
think
want the
so.
cape. I'm really not convinced if I want the symbol on the cape or not. I kind of like just the red cape though. But
They
this
have to
does
have
look
a
good.
cape. You gotta have a cape.
Yeah, but
Gotta
do you
have the
want the
cape.
symbol on the cape too?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean, that's
Okay.
fine. I don't care.
I really don't care at this point.
I mean, I mean, there's gonna be people that has a logo on the K. People will lose their shit over it. I can kind of see it.
I just don't like this carbon fiber look. I don't get what that's all about. Why would that be the case?
You mean the red?
No,
what do you mean carbon fiber?
The texture of the on the gold there.
Oh, this is just someone's interpretation. It's not how it's actually going to look.
Yeah, it's just somebody's interpretation. Yeah.
After
I'd
James
take
Con,
it with a
James
grain of
can
salt.
yeah. I'm okay with it. I think I prefer just red though. Oh, this is. Yes, I follow a Twitter handle called Satan because he posts some dank memes and stuff. I don't really like Satan, but this is hilarious. Look at this. This apparently was on. I think this is a wrestling crowd.
That's a good message. Love to everyone. Oh, God. Come on, kid.
They panned away from him quick. Look how quick they. Let me actually put the audio.
With a flick of the wrist.
Yeah, he's smart little troll.
Hero plays coming in from the young gun. And
oh,
okay.
Wow.
So if this is the okay, so I have to tell everybody a story. I went on a date with a girl to a Anaheim Ducks game, and they brought that kiss cam out, and I had my arm around the girl, and I don't like that kiss cam. All right, I think it's intrusive. Anyway, they put the cam on us, and you know what I did? I did that symbol with where I pretended to put something in my mouth, and I put my tongue in my cheek, like I was, you know what I'm talking about? And they took the camera right off, man. I wish I had a recording of that.
Oh, okay, I do too. Sci-fi blockbusters, characters fighting for their lives in the desert.
I've really noticed that trend. Yeah, it's a good trend. I'll tell you that.
Speaking of that, I
can't wait to see Mad Max. That's gonna be a good one.
What's that deal?
I'm making a stream for tomorrow night. Open spoiler talk for Dune Part 2. So.
Ooh, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, whenever
tune
we're
in
gonna
for
do that
show.
Dragon Ball.
Bradley, if you want to come in, let me know or let Max know, and we'll
great.
send you a link if
Yeah,
you
I'll
want to
be
come
there.
in. Everybody who has seen Dune, if you want to come on and talk about it, you come on and talk about it. We'll have an open discussion on it. Talk about all the details.
Cool.
Even though I meant to watch it one more time before doing a spoiler stream, but we could do it anyway.
That's devotion, deal. Good for you.
Look at this car falling from the sky.
This is terrifying. Wow.
I will not even drive.
It's a UFO. It's a UFO.
No, it
Is
was
this
a
Russia?
snowflake. It was a snowflake. It looked like a car falling from the sky. Oh, this is great news.
Yeah, it
And
is.
oh my goodness, me and my wife laughed hysterically. We actually still have to watch. Brian, did you watch the rest of this or any of this?
No.
Oh my God, the Christmas episode alone is worth the whole.
There's only like
Oh my
5 or
God,
6
that Christmas
episodes.
episode is hilarious.
I didn't have a chance to get into
You know
it.
when Steph is writing his own stuff, is very great.
It's the #1 original comedy series in the U.S. for 2 consecutive months.
It's great. I don't know why Peacock
Well, I
is
mean, I
doing
can kind of
Where's
see
season
why
2?
because it's Ted and
Yeah.
this is Peacock because Peacock don't have that many great content to be honest.
But it's got a lot of laughs too. There's a lot
Not
of laughs.
just Peacock, Blue Jay, in the U.S. series.
Well, yeah, in
not
the
just
U.S.
Peacock.
I mean, it's great. I mean, I like the show. I mean, Peacock has some decent stuff so far. I mean, Twisted
only
Metal,
that, but-
Ted.
Is there
Well,
any
you know what else?
standout
They
shows right
also sorry.
I was gonna say, are there any other really standout shows that are airing right now?
Not
Well, everyone's
right
so
now.
negative. Even then, there's positive twos. Everyone's got a
Oh,
negative.
not
Well, look,
until
there's
not
they nailed the
until
casting
yeah.
on this show. Every character they cast
Yeah,
was
this
perfect. Quite
this
honestly,
guy, right? This kid.
He's
here's
great.
He's
the
hilarious.
father's great. The mother's great. Even the hippie sister or whatever you want to call her, whatever her role.
I don't. Yeah, hopefully
Cousin, I
they
think
announce
it's
season
her
2.
cousin.
Yeah, even everybody's like, give us season 2 already.
My favorite episode is the Halloween episode.
Would you want to do that to people? Sit on your roof and throw eggs at them? I know.
There we go, Brian. Fallout's coming quick.
I know, a month out.
We could do a watch party for Fallout. It's all coming
I
out
don't
at
know,
once.
man. Do I want to watch it with you guys talking?
Yes.
Do I?
Trailer looks great.
I
By
want to
the
watch it on my
way,
big TV.
by
I
the
can't do
way,
it.
by the way, it's all episodes. It's gonna be all episodes. So
We could at least watch the first one.
You know, the watch along we did for Ted, I had a really good time. That was a fun time. I'll watch.
Comedies are about the only thing that work for a watch party because at least people are
Yeah.
laughing.
This looks really
Okay?
good.
Everything else, dude, like go back and watch one of those Star Wars watch parties where we're watching like Mandalorian or something like that. It's like
That's not. This isn't.
it's like
Did he-
episode 3.
Did he
of-
get
of
knocked out
season
because it's
4.
hot? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Passed out well on the trombone.
Oh,
They have
okay.
like 2 warm days a year in England, and look what happens to this poor fella.
That's
Got him on his
Canada,
stretch.
bro.
Oh, is it
That's a
Canada?
Yeah,
I
kind
don't
of.
know, I'm just-
Is this cat really in the World War Z poster?
I have no clue.
Is that real or is that Photoshop?
Yes.
That would be
It was a
amazing if
cat.
it was really there. Someone put
Dude,
it there
that
to
looks-
work out.
That looks like a cat head on the left too, bro. Look at it.
Whoa, you blew my mind. You're right.
World War Z was
what?
a good movie.
Oh my god, man! Is it about cats? Because other than
The
that,
Log Driver and Final Destination.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
that was a great movie.
Sure was.
I didn't even watch this trailer yet. I might do a trailer.
Oh
react.
yeah, it's a full. Yeah, it's a full
The trailer. You should do a trailer review, Max. It's a pretty interesting trailer.
Yeah, I'm about to head out, you guys. So you have a
We
good
just
night.
got to the real doll part, Blue Jay.
Have a good
This
night,
was
sir.
this proto Barbie and Ken.
Oh, Ryan Gosling. You know,
Proto
Ryan
Barbie.
Gosling is a real guy that plays very great roles in every movie he does.
I don't remember this movie. He had a real.
I have never seen a bad Ryan Gosling movie.
Which one is that? Is that the one where he's such a loser?
I
He has
kind
to-
of want to get this, but I'm not going to. But this is really legit. An actual Game Boy Advance game for
Oh, thank you.
Sean.
For,
All right.
you're thinking about me. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Before you go, Blue Jay, look at that. You see how I try to keep.
This boy is trying to keep me here, man.
Look at this artistic interpretation. My time to shine. Hello says, I hear Gun Superman looks something like this. What do you think?
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I talked
This
about
looks
this.
looks like a wait. He looks like a.
Oh, what's his
Fortnite
sources
character.
for this? This is nothing.
I don't
I can
listen.
make a purple suit Superman and say the exact same
The
thing.
thing about my time, he's like hit and miss with DC stuff. Like,
Oh
And
well,
you guys
she's
eat it up like it's fucking candy, dude. Come on.
exactly.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
What
are they talking about?
How many times? How many of y'all made streams or been on a stream or watched a stream about this shit this week?
Yeah, like I don't
Only
care
God
at this
forgives
point.
Anthony
I wouldn't-
has
you know, I'll be-
moments.
I'll be the first to say I wouldn't mind that suit.
Who
the F
copied?
claimed
Yeah,
a copyright over video of a guy in a funny suit riding a plastic worm?
that is weird. Like, why would you claim
Went
something
viral.
that is so weird?
Toy Story
Rank,
2.
This is an
rank,
interesting exercise right here.
rank these sequels. If I'm going, it would be Empire Strike Back, Two Towers, then Doom Part 2.
I would say Dune Part 2 is better than Empire Strikes Back.
I'm not ready to say that.
Godfather Part 2 is the #1 sequel in the world ever. It really is.
Ever.
It's an amazing film.
All right. Well, let's
No,
say
it's-
at least
is
let's not do
Godfather
the
Part
whole
2,
thing,
Terminator
and everyone
2.
do their top 3.
Top 3 what?
For each road?
Sequel.
These are some of the best sequels of all
Out of
time.
these 12, pick
You know
your
what?
top 3.
I'll do for each row. All right. I'll at least
I'm sorry,
pick
I'm not
which.
paying. I wasn't looking at the screen. So
Oh
go,
no,
go ahead.
I'll pick. Let's see. I'll pick each film from each row. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I mean, this is kind of a tall order here. Empire, second row. Oh wow, these are good. Dark Knight, Top Gun. Oh man, and I'll go with. I like Dark Knight, Top Gun. I like Maverick. Let's see. Wow, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I think I
like
have to
that
do
shit.
top 6.
I'll go with Judgment Day. Damn. This is a good list though.
Well,
Is
they're
this
all good.
Winter Soldier?
Yes.
Winter Soldier.
I'm gonna. You just should not have gone first, Blue Jay, because you're
I know,
not doing
Jesus,
anything.
man. I thought you-
I'm gonna go Dune Part 2.
I'll go with Captain America, Winter Soldier. I mean, I like both of them. Okay.
I'm going Dune Part 2, Empire Strikes Back, The Dark Knight,
No, just
Aliens,
pick one from each. Pick one from each
Judgment
row.
Day, Terminator 2.
It makes it funner.
And then
pick
Captain
one from
America. I'll do my top 6. Those
For
are my
Pete's
top.
sakes, dude, just pick one from each row. It's better. I like how Blue Jay did it.
Okay.
That's very challenging.
Yes, it is, and I think it's better. Do it.
All right, I'll pick one from each one. Okay, then I would go Dune.
Ooh, over
Dark
Empire
Knight,
Strikes Back.
Terminator 2, Captain America.
Oh yeah, Homer. Get out of here. You could just be like,
So for me,
I'm a comic book movie fan, but I don't like comic. Tell me you're not a comic book movie fan with that. However that expression.
Well, it was close with Dark Knight and Aliens, but I would still go Dark Knight over Aliens.
Is Top Gun Maverick really
Have you
considered?
no love for cinema? All right, who's next?
me, I haven't gone.
Go.
So
Did he freeze up? What the heck?
I think he froze up. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't gone. I'll go.
Ah, perfect timing.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
He's back.
UK internet, everybody.
yeah, internet, blame the internet. So Captain America: Winter Soldier, then Empire Strikes Back, then The Dark Knight.
All right.
Man.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Blue Jay
Anthony, go
left.
ahead and
I
do
didn't
one
mean
from
to
each-
upset you, Blue Jay. He left.
No, but he said he was gonna leave.
He said he was gonna
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, he said you have to go.
Me, I say for each row, I say Empire Strike Back. I say Dark Knight. Damn, Planet Donald. I say I'm gonna go Terminator 2, and then I say Captain America: The Winter Soldier. So yeah.
Yeah, you guys are just like I said. I'll pick you guys. Two of you guys pick the exact same movies.
Well, that's what people.
All right, I'll go now. I'm doing this under protest because I don't like this methodology. But okay.
I do like.
I'll
Top Gun
pick
Maverick,
Empire
so, yeah.
Strikes Back from row 1. I'll take the Batman movie from row 2. I'll take Godfather 2 from row 3 and Blade Runner from row 4.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do Two Towers, Aliens, Godfather, and Toy Story.
He just wanted to not pick comic book stuff. You showed your bias
No,
there.
it's like tell me you're a comic book movie fan without telling me you're a comic book movie fan.
So what?
I said it. You're welcome.
But also,
Yes.
like all
I
these
was
sequels,
stumbling
like
over
all
that
these
shit.
sequels, I'll say this: all these sequels to these movies are perfection, without doubt.
As it's just Toy Story 2.
Yeah, but
Empire
there's,
Strikes Back.
it's like the real list is
Yeah.
Godfather 2, then there's a gap, then there's Empire,
Yeah,
then there's then there's probably Dark Knight,
I mean, like these are all
then
great
Dune,
sequels.
then Two
like,
Towers. You know, it's tough.
That was fun.
It's a really tough.
Oh,
like, this
I love how nobody wanted to
Oh,
know what
I'm
I
sorry.
thought.
Oh,
what
Dio,
about-
Dio, I apologize. Go ahead, Dio.
My God, it's like
I
I'm not even
apologize.
here. All
Do
right.
you wait for us to like start moving on? And
You're
then
all
like,
respect. You're all
"Ah."
respectful and wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I
Great
don't like
flight.
interrupting people. But yeah. Okay. So
I'm tired.
yeah, the first row will probably be Empire. The second row is Aliens. The third row, Terminator 2. The fourth one is Toy Story 2.
All right. Cool.
There you go.
See, Toy Story 2 very underrated. Yo,
Let me see here.
Very much so.
Ziggy Marley talks. Bob Marley, One Love, surprise box office success. The critics don't get it, but the people get it.
They made a ton. It made a ton of money. Yeah,
Good for them.
that was a box office success.
It didn't look good to me. I'll see it though.
It's going to be in streaming probably soon.
Do not get acquired by Warner Brothers. You will not survive.
I mean,
What is
I mean,
Rooster Teeth? What is that?
it's
That's
been
like
around
a
for like
YouTube
20.
channel.
Yeah, it's been around for like 21 years. Before
To be
Warner
fair,
Brothers.
both of these YouTube channels have been
I was gonna
stagnant.
say, Machinima still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but like these. they've
Oh,
been around
Max
for-
gets acquired by Warner Brothers. He's looking for the money.
He's looking for the money.
Let's go, Zaslav.
That's what
Acquire
I
this
want to do
channel.
when you say that.
I'm down. Take the money and go
Like,
build
people are
yourself
always like,
a
well,
bunker,
Batman-
dude. You're probably better off.
Here's the. I gotta watch this. I'm sorry, Brian.
Go ahead.
It's only 30 seconds.
Like people are always like, well, Batman can't kill, right? So Batman can't kill is canon. And I'm like, okay, well, the first thing I want to do when you say that
is challenge. Yeah, he might be high.
He's a stoner. He's a stoner.
Yeah, bro. He took
Yeah.
a rip, man. That's cool,
I
bro.
mean, hey, if you go
Well, I
to
mean,
Joe
I'm
Rogan,
sure most people that go to Joe Rogan's are gonna.
yeah,
partake.
everybody that go on. Joe
I've actually
Rogan.
never seen him giggle this much in an interview.
That just gave me an extra respect points for Zack Snyder. Good job, brother.
because I want to see what happens. And they go like, well, don't put him in a situation where he has to kill someone. I'm like,
we
well,
know this
that's
guy,
just
yeah.
like you're protecting your God in a weird way, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Right? You're making your God irrelevant if he can't be in that situation.
Okay,
I
I
agree.
see. Okay, no. And then not only that, but I think people are misunderstanding when he says that he's calling Superman a god or Batman a god. He is not calling Batman a god. He's calling you stupid stands
For not being able to put in situations because
for
you're
putting
weird
him on
rules.
for
Your
putting
weird
him on
rules.
such a goddamn pedestal by saying that
Yeah,
he can't
okay.
kill.
Thank you, Brian. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay,
you're putting him in
so-
certain situations where he can't even be challenged because he can't kill, so he can't deal with real crap. Yeah.
To the people who misunderstood Zach on this one, oh, you're a mark. That's all I can
Eat
say.
it.
We need to get a
Yeah.
little thing on here, like a little drop that says "You're a mark."
Yeah,
It'd be like
I mean,
wrestling or
but
something like
that's
that.
the thing. That's the thing about social media. They never watch the full context.
Wait, is that a
No,
rat?
but
What the?
you fell for the headline. Oh my god.
That is vile.
This
That's
is a
eradicated.
3-year-old photo. There's
that
an
is fake. That is
annotation to
fake.
this.
Oh,
No,
this is
no.
funny.
This is a 3-year-old photo of a man in tooting while carrying a rat with a little picker. The little picker is pointed directly toward, making the rat appear to be larger than it actually is because it's closer to the camera than the man is. But it's
Oh
act-
my god,
but it's
Get
still
that
big
picture
rat.
off the screen, please. Ugh.
that is disgusting. It's
I
not
hate
definitely
that.
not. It's
Oh,
definitely
here's
not New
Austin Butler. His first appearance.
Who's
when he
Austin
was
Butler?
young.
He's in Dune. He's in Elvis.
You don't know who's Austin Butler?
Which one is he? Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
nervous. Why? He's nervous watching a horror movie with Miley Cyrus.
What's this? Man, what? Okay, what show is this? This
It's just
is
the movie.
Hannah Montana.
Worst dates.
Hannah Montana. Yes. Yeah.
One of the worst states of her life. That's awesome.
Something's in there. Something's in there.
Oh, Austin Butler's kind of a.
It's
That's me
crazy.
watching horror movies.
It's crazy how seeing these these actors that was on Disney being successful.
Where are they now?
It's crazy.
Steve Martin's documentary.
Oh my god.
I want to see that. Look at that.
The Jerk is a good movie, everybody. Go
I want to
watch
see
it.
the Steve Martin
Hey, I'm
documentary.
gonna get going. Y'all have a good
All
night.
right.
I'm gonna get
All
going
right.
as well.
All right, thanks, DL.
Yep. So see you later on tonight because it's the next day now.
For
See you
sure.
later on tonight for the Dune spoiler stream.
Sure.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Good night. First
First
glimpse
glimpse
of the.
of NCR and Amazon's new Fallout trailer. Man, this thing is packed with Easter eggs. Oh man, I'm just so looking
And
forward.
then there was the Four Amigos.
Yeah.
Not everybody can handle the good news of
Is
Twitter.
this real?
No.
No, this is AI, man. Stop.
Amazing
Yeah,
Lord.
that's AI.
No, I believe people are this talented that they could sculpt it. The only
Look at those- Does that look like real fingers to you? Does that look like those real hands?
Yeah.
AI.
You do?
AI.
Nah.
It's
This is
AI.
weird.
Damn you, AI! You've got me again. Star Wars Only, a friend of the channel, is actually reporting that the Acolyte Season 2 is already in the works at
I
Lucasfilm.
could see it. I
Via
mean, I
Daniel
could see
RPK.
it. Yeah.
Oh, they
I
must
could
think
see
it's
it.
good. That's actually a good sign. I mean, I hope
that's accurate.
I mean, I have no faith in
they-
the showrunner, but I mean that.
I do.
They did it
Why
with
don't you have-
Who,
they did the
that
same
Harvey
thing with,
Weinstein assistant? I don't have faith in
That's
her.
See, I mostly agree with you, Voltaire, but I think that's unfair.
I mean,
She's-
what's her
she's
track
done-
record? The stuff
She's
she
done
said-
great work with Russian Dolls and another series on
Alright.
streaming.
All right. The fact that they've only, if they
Now,
bring,
the argument of does she know what Weinstein was doing? That's a whole other argument. I think the
Yeah,
whole
that's
industry
a
knew what she was. So
whole-
I'm not going to single her out. When, for instance, what's the actress that wins every Oscar?
I forgot, who are you talking
Meryl
about?
Streep?
Huh?
Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep. She knew what he was doing too.
So did Oprah. Yeah, they all know.
Yeah, so
You
I'm not
know,
going to
you-
single out
yeah.
this young woman who's talented just because she may potentially knew when the whole industry knew. So people
the
like to
whole
dog on
industry
her
knew
just
about
because of that, because she worked for it.
You're right. I was making a joke, but some of her comments have not been whatever. But yeah, the fact that I still am looking forward
I
to it.
actually removed the art from the artist Voltaire. I don't care as long as the art's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't agree with her comments all the time either, but we'll see how the product is.
I mean,
But
hey, they did the same thing with Mandalorian. They got the green light for another season, which behind the scenes without
does
knowing.
this bring back good? Does this bring back?
This TV, you're dying for this TV.
Yeah, I would love this TV.
Max,
Does
just
this
buy
bring
it
back
on
good
eBay.
memories
Max,
or bad or
I feel
like
like I
bad?
had that TV when I was a kid.
Well,
Just
listen
buy,
to this retro ASMR and see if
just
you.
buy it on eBay for like $40.
I have some TVs already. I can't justify another CRT.
Oh man.
Do these sounds, are they good nostalgic sounds, or
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I'm glad?
Oh, I had a Trapper Keeper.
What do you think of all these sounds?
I had one of those too. Oof. They're gonna do the Nintendo. They got to do somebody giving it a blowjob.
There's something about all those sounds, huh?
Hmm.
What is this Cerveza Crystal I see everywhere? I don't get it.
Me neither.
It's been memed everywhere right now. It's a new beer? I don't know.
I
Beer.
don't know. Somebody probably made that. Hey, what's up, Antonio?
All right,
Okay.
so this warms your heart. You don't have to like Gray, but man, she is important to someone.
Yeah, to young girls. There's no debate to that. Yeah, this is
Yeah, no, I don't like Captain Marvel either. But when my niece saw her at Disney World playing her, she loved her, and then the picture she got with her, she was ecstatic about it.
Yeah, Rhea, they still are. Yes, it's in Chile.
A shitty chili beer. Is that right? It's a good name, Cerveza Cristal.
Margot Robbie was the highest paid actress of 2023
I mean,
with 59 million of earnings.
is that not a
just for
surprise?
Barbie? Like the back end, like where she got extra.
Back end bonuses, stuff
Good
like that.
golly.
Streaming, yeah.
Wow,
that's good for her. She did great without doubt.
Here's something interesting. A kaiju film from the director of Godzilla -1. Make sure the audio is off here.
I really can't wait till that comes out on streaming. I'm dying to.
Look at this. He's doing another
What is
kaiju
it, a bunch of watermelons?
I don't know.
Oh,
that's just a glimpse right there.
it's a glimpse.
I love kaiju movies.
Yeah. All right.
When the heck is that Godzilla -1 available for streaming?
Soon. It should be. You probably. I mean, yeah.
I know you could see it other ways, but I like to pay.
Why do we do things like this?
What the? These for ads. Oh, this is ads. Oh, that's how they do ads.
Perfectly choreographed,
cooked shrimp.
Explosive ingredients.
The way they do ads, if you see
The
the behind
roaches
the
at the
scenes of how
sea.
they do ads, is crazy.
This is kind of funny clip.
Oh, Jerry, man.
I don't know if I should share this because they're dogging on furries in here. Wait, hold on. This is kind of mean.
It's for the raccoon, the dolphin, and the gator. I was under the assumption that people get locked up for interspecies erotica.
Looks like your mom had sex with the hippopotamus.
Oh, I mean, he's making fun of furries, and they get into a fat shaming the poor fella.
But he got don't defend the poor fella when he makes it worse.
You know what? I don't even know, y'all.
What the?
What is that?
I don't know. This guy's weird.
He was on the spot. He's not good at improv, obviously.
You got punked?
Oh, I thought they said cucked. I'm like, they said cucked back then?
Do we need a show like Jerry Springer?
I don't think you could do it again. I don't think
No.
you can capture the magic of it.
Don't shame the suit. I'm not shaming it.
Nothing wrong with furries.
Las Vegas. This is gonna. Wow, this is what Jake Paul's going up against. This
So
is Las Vegas police facing Mike Tyson after he's just bitten off Evander Holyfield's
Yeah, I
ear.
remember that. Yeah, he bought his ear off. I mean, she.
Would it be the cop has to show up? Look at look at this guy. He's like,
I saw Mike Tyson in Vegas walking through the casino late at night. He had 2 girls with him, 2 smoking hot girls with him. And I was drunk, of course. And I go, "Hey, Iron Mike!" And I tried to put my fist out for a fist bump, and he gave me the hi hat. He kept walking. It was very heartbreaking.
At least you have your ears.
Yeah, well, you know what? He probably can't touch people. He's worried about. He doesn't know who I am. I'm just some drunken idiot in a casino. I was wearing a suit.
John Williams.
The legendary John Williams is so humble. If I could be remembered as someone who did his job well and remembered as a good soul musician, I would rest very happily.
He has a point. He hasn't missed. He made.
He's got a tremendous
songs. Yeah. And
I
whatever
would
that day
you know what?
comes.
If you get an opportunity to see this man live, do it soon. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
Oh
anything.
yeah.
He's very old. How old is
Does
he?
he put concerts on?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he
Sometimes,
does.
yeah.
He does concerts once in a while.
I would
think he did-
totally go see a symphony thing with him. Absolutely.
If you get, all I'm saying is, if you get an opportunity, you should take it as soon as possible. That's all. Because who knows? Even if he doesn't, who knows how long he'll be doing concerts. Anna Taylor-Joy and
Oh
Fury.
yeah, it's tough between her and Jenna Ortega. Who's number 1?
Jenna Ortega, I think.
Jenna Ortega.
I like them both. It's tough.
The original Marvel Cinematic Universe. We got X-Men here, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Hulk, Blade, Ghost Rider, Punisher, and Daredevil.
Yeah, if all the rights didn't went to different companies, sure.
This is
yeah.
Denis Villeneuve screened Dune Part 2 for a dying fan in January. Villeneuve said, "It's for him. It's for that man that we make films." The man died a few days later, but at least he got to see it.
Yeah, maybe on surface. At least he saw the great movie. Yeah.
The movie was done. It was supposed to be released in what, November?
Yeah, it was supposed to be last.
Oh,
two-
sure, when
3
they
months
delayed
ago.
it because it was supposed to come out in December. That's a good point, Voltaire. It was supposed to come out in December, and this man's holding on by days.
Right.
So
No, it
that's
was
a good
supposed to come out. I can't remember what was the original day for that.
He sent him a
Figure drawing
laptop.
that scene in X where she's in her panties. She looks terrific. She's not built like now.
This is ridiculous. If this is watch this guy. He can match paint just by looking at it.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out on October 20. That's
He
when
did all
the
that
strike
with
was still going
eyesight.
on.
Look at this. That's ridiculous.
Talented.
Oh, this is hilarious. Let me get the music down. 1980s train. Oh, it just made it louder. What the heck? 1980s trading. We get Rocky, Mr. T, Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi.
That
Look how
all looks
hard-
legitimate to me.
Yeah, that's how I train. And then
Just
I hug.
hugging in the water too? Sure.
Yeah, and then this is 2023 training. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us, Voltaire? If this is how we train now,
A lot of squats.
look!
Everybody's doing
He's
squats.
on the phone. This isn't training. Look at that.
That looks impressive. That's pretty
Skyfall. Oh, first look at embarrassment and envy and inside out.
That is a nice touch up, actually. Yeah, I mean, when people get embarrassed, they always has hoodies. So yeah, that
Wow,
is a nice
RJ's in
touch up.
the right in the comments section. So
He's
much
right,
money off
for sure.
purchasing for this movie.
Yeah.
Embarrassment having a hoodie is a nice touch.
It is. I agree.
Yeah.
Envy.
So, guys, I'm gonna head out, guys. It's already getting late.
Yeah,
It
what do
is
you think? Wait for you.
Actually, these
Yeah.
images
Or
maybe
early.
you want to watch the trailer.
Yeah, it is
Night,
early
buddy.
for me.
Oh, thanks,
Alright.
Claudia.
All right, I'll speak to you later, Max. We need to sort out
Yeah,
MME International.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. We will.
All right.
And we're not going to go too much longer either. Thank you. 5 days left until Contra Operation Galuga launches to celebrate.
You bought that game?
This game is awesome, but it's $40. for a Contra game.
Is it fun to play alone? I mean, I always
Yes.
play Contra with my brother or my friends. It was
Yeah.
always like,
Yeah, it's really fun. This one's fun.
Really?
This one feels better than some of the more recent Contras. But I'm really looking forward to. I'm not going to pay it for $40 though. I'm going to wait till there's a sale. And they
Yeah,
have
nothing wrong
physical copies on limited run. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Cybertruck on Hoth from Elon Musk. What do you think?
I'll have
Voltaire?
one by the end of the year. I hope my
Really?
reservation through.
Oh, you
As
have to
soon
get
as
a
my
reservation
reservation
for
comes
it?
through, again, I tweeted as I made a reservation. I paid the early fee for it. As soon as I tried to tweet at Elon Musk to move me up the list, but he won't. So as soon as I can, I'll get one.
Wow. That does look cool there.
I'm gonna get it.
Is it all electric?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And it drives itself. I know there was some controversy in this chat that Teslas don't drive themselves. If you play for full self-driving, it does drive itself. Trust me.
Oh, Rational. Hey, Rational. Well, I don't want you to overextend yourself, Rational, for me, but yeah, if any.
That's a yes.
He did actually send me Mortal Kombat code over the weekend.
Oh, now he's tempting you with a contra code.
Yeah.
You better get on Xbox when he calls you, though.
Americana, starring Sydney Sweeney and Halsey, has been acquired by Lionsgate. It currently holds a Rotten Tomatoes score of 100%. Do not count this girl out. She's, she is very popular right now.
No, she's very popular. I mean,
Why
her
is
movie.
everybody making a big deal about her Saturday Night Live thing? What was going like that?
No, it
Right
wasn't a
below
big
there,
deal.
Max,
It was
on the right.
it wasn't a big deal. It was people laughing. At her making
She's
fun
not
of Sony.
afraid,
She's showing a lot of cleavage or something on Saturday Night Live?
she's very. Some people, I believe, some people interpreted that as not being very progressive for women, but letting women be sexy if they want to be is progressive. That's where I think people. That's where I think some people.
Degrassi, sorry, Max. Degrassi, it is if you have full self-driving, it's 100% self-driving. Yes, you have to put your hand on the steering wheel now and again, but you do not pilot it at all. I promise you. I'll make a video. You can put the address in. It will drive you to the address.
Mm-hmm. So I think some of this is not. I mean, this is just my interpretation of why she gets a little bit of shade. Is when a very beautiful woman wants to show, wants to feel comfortable in her own skin and show what dress a certain way. Some people take that in a bad way, a negative way, saying, "Oh, this isn't progressive for women to be showing." But I think it is progressive. If a woman wants to dress certain ways, that's her prerogative.
Yeah, since when is slut shaming a good thing? Come on.
No,
man.
that's not progressive at all. And I think that's where people get upset with progressive and left leaning people, But she's comfortable. She wants to do it. I think that's truly being a feminist, letting women decide what they want instead of projecting what we think women should be onto them, But she's very popular now.
I
I
just
actually want to.
I
Go ahead.
just think that she's not afraid of anything. She doesn't mind it. Like
Yeah.
that. She's literally saying multiple. Like she don't mind it.
Yeah.
And so like I don't.
We got to stop putting our bags on other
according to
people.
Figure
She's
Drawing,
happy. She's
her
very
family is conservatives or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she did make fun of that in the show, which is funny as hell too, as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to actually watch that comedy with my wife, that romantic comedy.
Oh,
'Cause
anything
it
new?
looked steamy.
It should.
looked
It's
a little
probably.
steamy. That should be a good date night.
It's probably coming on Netflix.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it, Anthony Chessman, that nobody's giving her crap for that. Women should be rewarded, if anything, for showing their boobs, not criticized.
But this also seems like it's a good project for 100% Rotten Tomatoes Americana. And it also has Halsey in it.
Who's
Yeah.
Halsey?
So. I don't know.
I got to watch the trailer for this to see.
Yeah.
Max,
It's good
are
by
you off mic or
Lionsgate.
something?
Lionsgate is a small studio that needs stuff. So yeah.
Max, I think your mic crapped out.
Max.
It did? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay. All right. Let me see. I do need to cover. I'm sorry. I'm not going to cover everything on Twitter, but I do need to cover this because there was some controversy around.
Is this true?
Yes, Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment have postponed the 4K Ultra 4K HD Blu-ray release of Aliens, The Abyss, and True Lies. We believe strongly that films should be presented and preserved in their best possible form. As much we have detained James Cameron are in the process of performing brand new 8K scans from the original camera negatives. The restoration process will instead be supervised by William Friedkin's Ghost. Further details will be announced soon. So there was a lot of people that really pay attention to the details for these restorations say there was some AI stuff and things and people look plasticky with some of the techniques they used, and it didn't look good. So I think they canceled it, and they're going to go back to the original scans. Degrassi says your stuff shipped. Okay.
Yeah, somebody in the comments like I'm gonna follow you. You lied to me. Damn.
What does this mean? The restoration process will instead be supervised by William Friedkin's Ghost. What does that
I
mean?
think they're probably. I'm assuming they're well renowned in restoration. They're going to go back to the original scans.
Yeah, the original.
Instead
Yeah.
of. Degrassi says his have shipped. I don't know.
There you go.
I know there's people who are upset with them. 8K. I don't think that means you have to buy the 8K version. It's just going to be up. It can go up to 8K. Is what I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't. As far as I could tell, there's not an 8K disc. Ultra HD doesn't go up to 8K, as far as I know.
I mean, look at the account reporting this physical media president. That's a very high esteemed title.
He's got a blue check mark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you could buy them.
Natalia Tina has reportedly joined the MCU in an unknown project.
I'm not familiar.
I can't remember where I've seen her before.
She was in Harry Potter. She was what was the other movie? Damn, I forgot that. Damn, bro, what is the other movie? Forgot.
This is actually really decent for
Oh,
Superman.
yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this was a dope shot scene last 2 seasons ago. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
This is how does a man pull up to the register buying Princess Peach Showtime? How would you do it? Would you do
I
it?
wouldn't
Voltaire?
care. Yeah, I wouldn't care. It's a video game.
It's people.
Pulling just like this.
That's funny.
Although I'm not getting this. I would rather get the DS Peach game that's more like Mario, but with Peach. Like it's a platformer.
I'd be more embarrassed like buying like Leisure Suit Larry or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Padme. Okay, I'm about to tell Anakin that we can't be together and kiss earlier was a mistake. I probably shouldn't do this I should probably do this in the least sexy way possible. Also, Padme, yeah, that was this that outfit was the hottest one she wore in that movie. And she's like, no, Anakin.
That's George Lucas for you.
Mixed signals, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's George Lucas for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna highlight that. Here we go.
Hey, you know my cousin has the same dog.
It's pretty funny.
My cousin has the same dog.
This is Shakira, 1996. Sheesh. I've never seen her that young.
I heard her hips don't lie.
That's a good song, though.
Oh. Did you know John Wick took it influence for their cover with this in Eastern Westerner, 1920?
No, I did not, Paul. I did not know that.
Look at that.
That is nice.
That's a copy.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, Shad is probably a huge fan of those.
Well, that trailer, actually, I wanted to go back up. We can't watch it. The Netflix trailer, that Parasite, whatever it is, that trailer looked really good. This is right up Perp's alley. I wanted to mention it.
I retweeted because the Train to Busan I liked.
Mm-hmm.
That's a horror movie I liked. Ooh, that's gonna be freaking. Ooh,
it looks terrific.
National
There's a
Series
call
with Mr. Rogers.
I want one of this and one of this and one of this and
Yeah,
one
me
of this.
too.
Okay, Mr. Rogers.
That was a big fight with my mom in the
want
cereal
one of
aisle.
everything in the
Junk
store.
cereals.
I want one of this and one of this and one of this.
Yeah, depending on whichever series, I only get to
Wouldn't
get
buy
two.
me Lucky Charms and stuff.
Oh, Lego is releasing a Batman the Animated Series set. Look at that.
Oh, my wallet. Oh my god.
Well, that looks terrific.
Damn.
That looks really
$300.
good.
man.
What is that
I
going to
don't
be
buy-
expensive?
I don't buy too much Legos, but
It says
that would be the
300.
one.
$300. Oh, that is expensive. Yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
the one.
Terrific though.
Shogun passes The Bear season 2 to become FX most viewed premiere ever on Hulu with 9.
No, it's actually a good show.
I'm not surprised. They're both amazing shows.
Amazing fan art of David Cornsweet's Superman
God's sake.
That's a good fan art.
by
Well, you don't know what Gordon Sweat's Superman's going to look like. Speculation as to what David Cornsweat's Superman is going to look like.
I think this is pretty accurate.
It's a little bit. I mean, that's not bad fan art.
He's not that muscly.
Oh, I've seen pictures. He got pumped.
Yeah, he got way
Yeah,
bigger.
he's like rock size in that picture. That's too much.
Okay.
When is Boy's next Boy's?
Oh no, I do have to.
For that.
Okay, well, a new animated Avatar series featuring a brand new Avatar is currently set to release 2025 by Avatar Studios. So they're doing a
Please, for the
sequel
Lord of
series.
God, be longer than 10 episodes. Like, come on, like
They're doing a sequel series to Aang, and they're doing another one. It looks like
they're doing three movies of the original stuff.
Look at this. This is great. In her 50s, Carrie Hoskins, the actress who played Sonya Blade in the Mortal Kombat video game, dressing up as a character 25 years later.
Good golly, that's fit. That's a fit woman. Wow.
That's to be celebrated. Great job.
Yeah, well, come on. Jeez.
25 years later, and now she's 50.
I mean, the boobs don't impress me, but look at those abs.
Great abs, yeah.
Wow.
I wish I had abs like that.
Certainly.
Anyone else have one of these Disney sleeping bags?
You could get them for like $10 on eBay.
Really?
Oh, now you're going to make Max go look
I'm not
for
going to get the
Probably,
lad
I'm not
maybe.
sure. I'm not sure.
Well, you want to sleep in that Little Mermaid sleeping bag.
Jim Carrey exposes the industry. They actually added an annotation to this since I tweeted it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because people don't just.
Who's popping in here? Anthony, fix your icon.
Oh,
please.
yeah, probably glitch.
There was one other thing I want to get to.
Did you see that thing I quote tweeted you with that Argyle clip, Max?
Yeah, I don't want to show it because it's
No, you can't.
It's kind of like that looked silly.
Good God, did that look so? And I was really looking forward to
It's
that
Matthew
movie.
Vaughn. Matthew Vaughn just do crazy shit and everything.
He's hit or miss. He's hit or miss.
Yeah, he hits it or miss. Yeah.
That was just ridiculous.
Kevin Hart is funny, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
Why are you dressed like that?
I like how The Rock, they always, they funny. Look
at that!
I never saw this movie actually.
I miss them together. Hopefully we see them. more
I like
projects.
Kevin Hart. Everyone likes to make fun, especially after Cat Williams, but I like him. He's fun. Not
That
the
interview,
funniest, but he's fun.
that interview to me is whatever. But other than that,
Look at
I
this.
mean, I want to see them in the projects again together.
That's the problem. That's not how I stand. I didn't stand like that. I stand like
You did dress like that,
dressed
Ron.
like him.
Yeah.
You did stand like that.
Yeah.
Look, what do you want?
You can't say you giving out the good stuff.
I am giving out the good stuff. I'm not giving it to you.
I said trick or treat.
Okay. You want some candy?
Yo,
You want the
my-
king size candy? No,
Yeah,
you don't
candy
get that
ass.
at all.
Damn.
Here's what you get. It's bite size, tiny, mini, like you. I don't want that. Put this in your fanny pack.
They're funny. They're really good together.
Yeah, I want to see more of that. I want to see more movies of them together.
Decorations around here. Hey kids, Dwayne and Rock Johnson is giving out raisins and pennies. This sucks.
Okay.
Stupid house.
Okay. Hey, Kevin. Happy house.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this is from the Schumacher cut. Now, close up, that doesn't look too good.
Well,
Clear
yeah, I mean,
direction.
it's not finished, but it's like a life size. They made like a life size bat made out of electronics and stuff like that. So yeah.
Is that the one that Kevin Smith said he watched?
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell did he hype that up if they weren't going to release it?
Well, yeah.
John
I want
Carpenter
to see it.
directing a fight scene for Big Trouble in Little China in 1986. That's one I got to get on VHS. He's smoking a cigarette while directing.
I love that.
Hey, he has a good resume.
And this guy that's been in so many movies.
Mm-hmm.
Is this how Batman should be?
If the DCU does something like this, sure, but I don't think it's possible. There's just no way you could do it. You could
That
probably.
does look cool.
Well, why is he? I get it. His hair's. What is he a vampire? What's
No,
going
his
on?
cape is like so.
No,
his cape covers everything.
Yeah, it covers everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
right.
some comics that are drawn like
The guy
that.
could have put on a cowl to do this video. He could have put the helmet
You
on.
could do it. You could do it. Depends on you. Yeah, you could do it. You could do it.
Here we go. The Avatar will return. Avatar: The Last Airbender seasons 2 and 3 only on Netflix.
They were definitely gonna
You
rush some stuff.
Have you watched it yet, Voltaire? Or you're not watching it?
I have not watched it yet. No, I
But
will.
It's a good one to watch. Well, it is a little violent. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
they're
watch it with
definitely
your nephew
they're probably gonna rush some stuff, but they only renewed for 2 seasons. So other than that, it's done after that. Unless
Max,
they want
did
to
you
go.
and your wife like? I know your wife. You said your wife was a big fan, right?
Yeah, we loved it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll check it out.
New official poster for Inside Out 2, especially when you get to the Fire Nation. Did you watch the original animated?
No.
Okay. Well, you don't need to. When you get to the Fire Nation, the storyline's really good with Uncle Iroh, the guy from Kim's Convenience and Mandalorian. Inside Out 2 poster.
No poster. Yeah.
Let me see.
I like-
I'm trying to find one more thing that I wanted to cover.
Javier Bardem is so good in Dune 2. He's good in everything, but he's really good.
And I love how honest he was. Like, I did Doom 2 for my kid, my other son, and I did Doom Little Mermaid for my daughter. I got 2 paychecks. That is nice.
Superman cast and crew were fueled by the world's northernmost food truck. That looks like a
Man,
good food truck.
they filming in Norway. That is cold over there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is cold over there.
They got Mexican food in Norway? Jeez.
Oh, here it is. This is what I wanted to cover because I love the series so much. I wanted to do a reaction because this is a great young cast too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of great actors in here.
They look very young.
This is where they tell them they get signed for a new season.
Oh, and then the guy, he jokes around. Yeah.
No, I didn't see this yet, so don't. Yeah. Well, yeah. Obviously, they're joking. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, I don't know, guys. Let's see.
So I know one of the reasons we're getting together is because I was actually talking to Netflix yesterday.
That's the guy from Lost, right? Yeah.
And I was asking the same
That's
question
Aang.
you were.
He already looks older.
I'm telling you, kids,
They have,
age.
they have to film it.
yeah.
They're not. You said you're afraid they're going to rush it. They have to film it because he already looks older.
No. I say they're gonna rush some storylines, but
Yeah.
other than that, like, that's the thing.
If they're going to continue the series, they have to film right away with these kids because they're
They-
their
they
age they
definitely-
are. They'll be looking.
They
a lot
definitely
older.
gonna be shooting season 2 and 3 back to back.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? With the show, how are we doing?
Oh my God, that's a cool room
They
he
did
has.
share a bit of news with me that they asked me to share with you, and it's kind of sensitive. So I think that's why they asked me to do it.
Well, this
And
is
it
yeah.
may
This
not
is
be the
really
news
obvious.
that we are expecting. So, it was a very special show for me, and I think it was for everyone else. And so, I'm sorry if this is unexpected, but they are not able to announce a season 2 for our show.
Do you think they're in on it, or do you think they kind
Yeah,
of?
none of them look like very good actors here.
Oh,
Do they look like that? Is it convincing to you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But they did say something else to me that I think was really important. They said they're not able to announce a season 2 because they would like to announce season 2 and 3.
Those are fake reactions. Is that what you're saying, Voltaire?
100%.
Looks pretty happy to me. 100%.
Yeah.
These are kids.
I don't believe this for a second.
I
So-
believe it. I believe it. You didn't. I don't think they would have known season 2 and 3.
But
Maybe
they
that
knew
was
the hype
surprise.
behind. They knew season 1 was good.
No,
They knew the hype was good. They
Never
saw
know.
the Rotten
I
Tomatoes.
think the season 3 part is authentic. I think they didn't know that they were going to get 2 seasons.
Well, yeah, they didn't know they're gonna renew for two.
Yeah, so I think they
for
kind of
another
knew he was
extra
playing a
season,
joke,
yeah.
but he didn't. They didn't know they were going to get 2 and 3. Oh, I love him. I would love to. He's a person in the industry I'd like to meet.
That's a dope. That's a dope movie.
That's the reaction. You don't think he told them, "Hey guys, be careful! Don't swear. I'm going to put this video out for everybody." So just
Look,
pretend
Aang
to be
said, "Screw
surprised.
you." He was really believing it.
Good. In the first half. Daniel, screw you.
Look at that, Aang. Screw you. I'm
No,
gonna.
that's
I'm
right.
gonna make that a drop. That's Aang saying, "Screw you." Aang's supposed to keep his cool.
Okay.
Guys, Oscar, that had me sweating. God.
So cruel. That is evil, man.
Well, he is evil in the show.
I mean, yeah, he's evil. Yeah.
He does, Either way, it's still
He's a very
fun
good
video.
actor.
Yeah.
For sure.
I checked the numbers this morning. I was like, I know, me too.
And
I
actually,
checked the numbers this morning.
there was
Don't
some
lie to me.
controversy about his casting, about his nationality, which I'm not going to get into. But he does a great Zuko. He's really good for the character.
Dude, you had me so
What are we doing
scared.
this way? We're going to be seeing more of each other over the next few years.
Avatar hype house. Let's do it, guys. Come on.
Well, I can't help but feel a bit disappointed. Took them long enough. Congratulations, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
Only on Netflix. Yeah.
All right, so that's
They only get to do for 2 more seasons. After that, it's done unless if they want to go to like the comic route.
Rhea.
I don't think
I
they
don't
will.
want to. I know you're a busy lady, but I don't want to put pressure on you. But please watch Avatar. It's really good. I love it. I want everyone to watch it. Oh, Degrassi says Schumacher cut needs about $10 to $15 million worth of work before it's even close to watchable as a real movie. At best, the work print could end up as a special feature, but not likely.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no point in putting money. Just release it as it is. Yeah.
So Voltaire, that actually turned you off on Avatar? You're like, oh, they're not
No,
good
no,
actors.
no. I want to watch it. It's just there's a few things I still want to watch One Piece, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'll check it out. I'll put
It's
it on my-
actually there's some really intense scenes in some of it.
Yeah.
And the villain's a good villain, the Fire Nation. I want to watch it again, honestly.
Is it like half-hour episodes?
Yeah. No. They're like at 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yeah, that's something you can like watch an episode a night and check. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
It's better than this current season of Curb Your Enthusiasm has been disappointing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we get it, Degrassi. Okay, now I'll do some mailbag. I'll do about 5 questions from the mailbag. I apologize, Anthony and Voltaire. Thank you for sticking with me. I know it's been a long stream.
Common crazy, but I think the last independent day will make it good. I mean, hey, even if the show ends, you got the animated movies coming next year, so yeah, they'll be good.
All right, let me see what's in the mailbag here. Bring this up. Thank you for all the members who participate in the mailbag. It's really appreciated. All right, so Jacob McKenzie, thoughts on Kung Fu Panda 4 is tracking to earn 45 to 50 million on its domestic box office opening weekend. For comparison, Kung Fu Panda 3, 41 million, and Kung Fu Panda 2, 47.6 million. That's great. I kind of want to see Dune 2 again over Kung Fu Panda 4, honestly.
It's on par with the last 2 movies. That's not bad.
Like
See,
when
Dune is the kind of movie that makes you want to go back for round 2, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially IMAX.
I want to go see it in IMAX. I didn't see it in IMAX.
Well,
the
my
first time.
AMC A list is free. Is IMAX is included, so I could see it.
Well, that'd be worth it, to tell you the truth, over Kung Fu Panda 4, I think.
Thoughts on Jack Black reveals he will also be singing in the live action Minecraft movie. I have no plans to see this at all unless the trailer is like really funny.
I don't know how you could do Minecraft in live
I'm
action.
not opposed to them making a Minecraft. I have just like no interest whatsoever.
His singing in it doesn't up the ante for you at all?
No,
I mean, he was
like
great
Jack
in
Black,
Sonic,
but
yeah,
Jack Black,
yeah.
let's be real, he phones it and take a paycheck too now. He used to when his early in his career, like when he was doing King Kong and stuff, you're like thinking, oh, he might try to do some serious roles too. Now he just takes a paycheck.
Yeah, but like, I mean, his recent work been great. Yeah, so I mean,
He's hit and
yeah.
miss.
I disagree.
What movie does he phone it in on? Like, there's a bunch of recent comedies and stuff.
But I mean, he was good. Like his last movie was
The last one where he really gave it all was as Bowser and Mario. That was great.
that was last year. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, that was his only movie last year.
Jacob says thoughts on Timothy Chalamet. Says he wants Austin Butler's Elvis to appear in his Bob Dylan biopic. I was kind of wishing we could create a musical cinematic universe.
Oh my god,
That would be interesting.
Austin is tired of that Elva voice. You still could hear it every time he does an interview. That voice is making him sick every time.
Where's Shrek? I don't know.
They're gonna announce it soon, so you know.
We're getting through these questions pretty quick. Thoughts on Kung Fu Panda 4 had an $85 million budget. In comparison, the first 3 movies had a budget on $150 million range. That's great. Hopefully, some of this 3D animation costs less than it used to, can help some of these movies be more profitable.
I mean,
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't think they have less quality in it. I'm assuming.
No, it looks like the same
programs
film,
are easier to do 3D animation than they were years ago, I guess.
Yeah, it still looks the same.
Thoughts on Dune 2 needs to break to make 500 million break even. This is where I say, Jacob, it doesn't matter when you have like an evergreen product like Dune. It's like Lord of the Rings.
Bro,
It's
it's
like
literally,
original Star Wars trilogy. Whenever you re-release it, there's going to be an audience for this type of.
It's at 200 something. I can't remember what it is. So it's gonna break even this upcoming.
Even if it doesn't originally, this is an evergreen product. Like 100 years from now, people are still going to be watching Dune 2.
It's gonna clear like 700 million. It's gonna be fine anyways.
Do you see what I'm saying, Voltaire? It's an
Yeah. This is not
in the if you think about the future when we're gone, people are still going to be watching and talking about Dune 2.
So this is it. You're 100% right. Warner Brothers is ecstatic. They have like an iconic trilogy. Well, however many movies they end up making out of it, but they have an iconic series of movies that are going to be around forever, like Lord of the Rings. That's a good analogy.
Just in whether you like it or not, to get back to the beginning of whether you like Zack Snyder or not, the Snyder Cut is an evergreen product. It's just because all the mystique around it too, and how it came to be released. That's also an evergreen product, where some of these DC movies are not. You know,
I think those Snyder era DC movies will be, people will take another look at them in a few years. And
well, the Snyder Cut, because it was originally because there's 2 versions and the whole story behind it.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Even though I like BVS, I think even better than the Snyder Cut.
I don't know all that.
The Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
If you're talking about in the whole time of cinema in the future, I think the Snyder Cut's going to be the one people go to. All right. Thoughts on Frank Herbert's son? Brian says Denis Villeneuve's Dune films combined are by far the best film interpretation of his dad's novel
Damn,
ever.
that's a diss, really, Scott. That's tough.
No, that wasn't a diss. That's just saying it's the best.
I'm
It's bad.
Yeah, he has a point. I agree with him.
Well, he captured it. It was very hard. Other people have tried, and he did it. Got to give.
I never thought I was gonna like Dune 2 this much. I always wanted to see it. I liked the first one, but this one was something different.
For fun, you should go watch the David Lynch Dune just for fun. It's now that you kind of know about the world.
Oh my God, David Lynch, yes, not really Scott. God damn it!
It's not as bad once you've seen. It's not nearly as good as
you
what
know,
Denis Villeneuve's done. But once you see, now that you know the storyline and you know the character, seeing what David Lynch's idea. I mean, it's got a good cast. It's got Patrick Stewart in it. It's
Patrick Stewart's at the service.
What are you talking about, Degrassi? There's some movies they'll be watching. Absolutely. These movies are like, I think people don't give enough credit to film and video games. Some of the stuff, some of this music, some of these video games, some of these films, some of these TV shows are very innovative, and like the Picassos and the Mona Lisas of our age. Some of this stuff, not all of it, some of it.
So it kind of
Don't
depends.
Don't you believe that, Voltaire, Anthony?
It kind of depends. Look, if you don't watch anything from the 1920s now, movie wise, but there's been big advancements in cinema. If there aren't major advancements in cinema, I agree with you. People will still, if like it still holds its basic truth. Yes, it could be like you're saying.
As a film fan, Degrassi, I'm very disappointed in your comment here. You don't think some of this stuff? I'm not saying Madam Web. Madam Web is going to be lost.
Don't you think that all movies in the future in 100 years are going to be like a VR type of situation?
I mean, potentially, yeah, that's going to be different. But I think Dune 2 is going to stand the test of time. I think, and I'm not saying I love Zack Snyder's Justice League, but I don't think the quality is the high that on its own it would stand the test of time. But because of all the supplemental stuff around it, the story of it being released, that's why it's going to stay. It's going to be infamous, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's a great movie, but I like when people watch it 100 years from now, when there's like 30 versions of Batman and Superman. I don't know, but because of the history of its release, that's why. But there's some movies, yes, that are I totally believe the Dune trilogy, when it's complete, people are going to look at it in 100 years. Really do. But that's an interesting topic too. Name one 100-year-old movie people still watch today.
That's
but I think Voltaire hit the nail on the head because it was in its 100 years ago. Film was in its early infancy, and it wasn't, even though it was interesting to watch it today to see what the first film projects were, the quality wasn't great. Now they perfected it. So I think that's the difference, right?
Yeah, if it's not such a big, if there's not such a big monumental shift in how people watch movies.
I mean, if you're going back 100 years, you're talking to the part where they didn't always have audio, and they said, oh, now we have audio, and now it's called talkies.
Yeah.
Or now there's Keller. Now we have all that. That's built in. You know, they've done the hard work where they figured everything out for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
That's really glass half empty, disposable. I don't know how you could be a film fan and think that some of this stuff's not going to last. I really don't.
Well, we certainly watch movies from like 30, 40 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the advancements, the difference from 30, 40 years to now, there's a difference in how movies look, but it's not so bananas. So you can still watch old movies, appreciate them from that era. So, you know, it just kind of depends on how the progress goes. Certainly.
I absolutely think people are going to watch Dune 2 in 100 years. You know?
Mm-hmm.
In 21-24, I think Dune 2, the Dune trilogy, is going to be still irrelevant, especially for creatives, and maybe they'll still go to college at that point. I don't know. We'll see, but yeah. All right. So moving on, Jacob McKenzie, thoughts on Cameron Diaz's in final talks to star alongside Keanu Reeves and Jonah Hill's outcome. The film follows a damaged Hollywood star who must confront his past after he's extorted with a mysterious video clip.
Oh, that's an interesting plot. I thought she was retired, but it's good to see her come back after 2 movies.
Oh, yeah, I thought she was retired too.
Yeah, but it's dope to see her come back.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the trailer is. I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know if we won't be watching either. Maybe there's going to be some progress on some medical effects.
Right, maybe it'll be like Futurama. You'll be the head in the jar or whatever.
Maybe Trump will still be here
You'd probably
too,
be in the frozen body and just froze yourself for 100 years. Like,
If Elon Musk figures out, along with his Cybertrucks,
The Neuralink thing?
technology to extend your life another 100 years, Voltaire, are you buying?
Hell yeah, I'm buying.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
All right.
Wouldn't you want to live another 100 years? Sure.
I actually think life is beautiful because it's temporary, and
Yeah.
I don't want to live forever, but yeah, like another 100 years, that might be cool.
Are you kidding me? I feel like we're on the cusp of a next big leap in the next and I just hope I live to see that next big leap. I'm jealous of like my nieces and nephews of what the world's going to be like. Like I don't think that my young nieces and nephews are going to be driving ever again, that kind of thing. Like that's going to completely be gone. There's a big shift. I think that the virtual reality world is going to become like something's going to happen in the next 20, 25 years. And
I definitely think that I do feel like you're going to get to the point where what was that movie with where you're going to get AI companions, people are going to buy them and not have real relationships.
Right.
I do feel you're going to get to that point. I forget what was that sci-fi movie with
Her?
with with the Tomb Raider star Alicia Vikander. Do you know what I'm talking about, Anthony?
Can't remember.
Ex Machina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get to that
Yeah,
point.
I hope so. Look, I hope when I'm elderly that I have fucking data taking care of me when I'm an old man. You know what I mean? I
VR
want to have
will let us
data.
live forever. No, I do think we're going to get to that point in like 20, 30 years. And people are going to choose real relationships or virtual. I really do.
Yeah, well, maybe you know what? When you're in your 70s and you have data taking care of you and taking
Well,
your
you know what?
doctor's appointments and
Can you
stuff.
imagine if you had that instead of having to be in a nursing home?
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That
What
is
I'm hoping that's around by the time I get
I
that.
would rather have a AI instead of Callie.
I get a girl robot. Actually, I wouldn't want data. I'd want a female one.
Okay, well, you have the money to choose, I guess. Thoughts on Chris Evans' comic movies in general for whatever reason don't always get the credit I think they deserve. I don't want to highlight specific films. Hold on, I got to get Callie out. Hold on.
Oh Lord.
Come on, man. Well, if that Neuralink stuff that Elon Musk is doing, that I'm not into. If they're going to start mapping brains,
Oh
that
hell no, I'm not. No,
but
no.
I think the younger generations might not think it's weird, and they might get into that kind of thing. It's just interesting. What what's gonna happen with that kind of stuff, and again, I hope I have my wits about me to see it when I'm older because I am curious what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm back. We'll have to wrap this up quickly because Kelly is loose. Okay. But I don't want to highlight specific films in the Marvel catalog, but some are phenomenal, just really objectively, independently great movies, and I think they deserve a little bit more credit, meaning the ones he was in for Captain America. As we know what you're saying, Chris. He's a
I
great.
mean, he does have a point about the comic book genre. They don't get the credit they deserve. So I do agree with that.
Jacob says thoughts on Dune Part 2 is expected to lose the #1 spot at the domestic box office to Kung Fu Panda 4 this weekend. I don't think so. I think it's projected. I think Dune
No, it's
is going to
projecting to make
overperform, and I think Dune 2 is still going to get the #1.
No, it's still projecting to make 43 million, and then Kung Fu Panda making 47, 48. So
I'm telling you right now, it's close enough that I think Dune's going to pull it out. Have a shocking second weekend, especially with those IMAX costs. That's going to help.
Very interesting.
Thoughts on James Gunn and filming in Svalbard, Norway? We have filmed the first scenes in which our Superman flees to the ice fortress. We wanted a place that was beautiful and felt like being in the middle of the Arctic, so we looked in several places around the world.
oof, man, oof, that is a very cool place. Good luck.
That would be an amazing job as a scouting location person for a film studio, wouldn't it?
Yeah, going to an place that is cold as hell and film that. Yeah, good luck. Hey, that was the picture you saw from earlier from the set. So yeah.
Mass Vigilante. So Venom 3 is still happening, going to shoot right now, hinting more connections to the end of No Way Home in the MCU. Do you think we'll get any Spider-Man? No. Is time where
No.
we'll get another Raspberry like Madam Web? Your thoughts?
No.
I don't think. I think they saw Venom make money, so they greenlit all these projects, and they just got
Yeah.
lucky with Venom. And there's nothing's going to connect ever.
I agree.
And they
I
signed
agree.
Tom Hardy up to 3 movies, so they got to make them.
Yeah, after
Yeah, he's
Tom
not going
Hardy.
to continue for the next one.
No. He's done for now. He's clear. He's
They're
done
just
for.
going to wrap it up with
You
him
got the whole universe.
never interacting with Spider-Man.
The whole universe is cook his ass and let it die.
If science learns to interpret brain activity, they will be able to read minds.
I am good.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Denis Villeneuve on casting Austin Butler as Fade Ralpha in Dune Part 2. Fade needed to be kind of charismatic figure with a strong sex appeal.
Damn.
And I knew Austin had that. Did I know that Austin would be able to go that dark? I was wishing. But when we started to do the first camera test, it was an explosion of joy for me because it was beyond my expectations.
Nice.
He's such a good villain, and that last fight scene is so very good.
Nice.
Thoughts on Karen Sony says Deadpool Wolverine has a lot of cameos. There are a lot of surprises. Let's just say a lot of people traveled to London.
He's
Great
the
to
guy
hear.
who drives Deadpool in the taxi for 1 and 2 years. He's funny.
He's great.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the movie in 5 months.
Max, thoughts on Dakota Johnson says she'll never be in a movie like Madam Web again. She'll be lucky to be in a movie starring again, honestly. Not, no shade to her, but she
Nepo
hasn't really
baby.
been in a project before that. She threw her agent under the bus.
I
She
would do
hasn't
that
really been
too.
in a starring movie since 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I wish her the best, but I don't think she'll be in a movie regardless. She's gonna blame. Of course, she's gonna blame the actual project, but
What does
she
that
didn't pull
mean
it out of the
from
fire.
her mind? What does that mean? I'm never going to be in a movie like Madam Web again, like a bad movie or a movie with a superhero movie. What is she saying?
I don't think you're gonna be in a starring role, Dakota Johnson. I don't think you're gonna be in a starring role
Well,
again.
she literally saying this. I will never do anything like it again because I don't make sense in that world. Like she's talking about in the comic book thing. It's like I mean, you took the paycheck, so and your agent probably forced you to do it. So
you're part of the reason it didn't succeed. I'm sorry.
and also
It's
Sony,
not all the film project,
and also Sony. So yeah.
I mean, why would you say something like that? Why can't you say, we really tried hard with that movie, and I thought I was proud of what we did. I'm sorry the fans didn't like it, and that to see stuff like that, that just sounds.
All I could say is I'm grateful the Sony universe is failing of these characters. That's what I could say. I actually love when these actors go out and dog crap Sony, in the stupid stuff. I love it, love it. And I hope Craven is next. When that movie doesn't hit, and Aaron Taylor Johnson say some stuff about it, I can't wait to hear that.
I mean, I just wonder what she like. What, you didn't read the script? You didn't see what was going on before you accepted?
The project was rumored that it was going to be a Terminator style movie, and the movie went into, they changed the script at the last second and stuff like that. Movie was whatever they were going to put out. That movie was never going to be good.
Yeah, I just don't like this revisionist history on her part. Like, she was deceived. She didn't know what was going on. Like, what are you, stupid?
Part of that was her being naive of what it was,
Yeah, but
hey, at least she did own up to that. Yeah, it was a bad movie. Yeah, it was a bad movie. And Sony,
I'll never be in a bad movie again.
Hey.
You'll be lucky to be in a movie as a leading actress again. I'm sorry.
She'll be doing Burger King commercials.
I mean, I don't have any. I want her to succeed.
Nah, she's rich as hell. She has a ton of money.
Yeah, I mean, she's a nepo baby. She doesn't need money.
She's rich as hell. She's good.
Mass Vigilante thought with the crazy news of Disney and Sony arguing over the next Spider-Man film or whether it should be being grounded and teaming up with Daredevil,
Lord,
or make another multiverse film and bring back the other 2 Spider-Men to play again. overall, they're thinking combine ideas in a weird way to make it work. What do you think they should do for the next Spidey film? I want to
Bro,
see.
I
Oh, I
just
know.
I just want a grounded. Listen, at the end of the day, I just want a grounded Spider-Man movie. Sony, I understand you make almost $2 billion. If I would have made 2.8 billion if the movie would have been in China during COVID, but like
All I know
just
is that you
let
can
them,
include other stuff as long. I really want to see Daredevil and Spider-Man team
yeah,
up.
like I don't like you save Toby, save Andrew for Secret Wars. I don't need to see them again. I really don't. Then if we see them again, that moment that's too that's like seeing Luke 10,000 times again. Like I don't like. Come on, like I'm good.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, like I don't need to see him again.
Mass Vigilante, it seems Disney is finally releasing physical copies of the Disney Plus series for Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor, Moon Knight, and Falcon Winter Soldier, and even the best Raspberry Award-winning Madam Web is getting its own physical copy. Are you interested in buying or sticking to digital? Your thoughts? I would love the steelbooks of all those shows, but I'm not buying
Bro,
currently, so it's
just get one. There's nothing wrong with getting just get one. Get your favorite and just get one.
I gotta collect them all, like Pokemon.
Hey, if you collect them all, I would not be surprised if you could find them in the next couple months at the thrift store.
Get
People
this one.
sell
So Max, a new receptionist we hired at our office. She's like 21, and sometimes we put records on disc and we send it like we burn them onto CDs. And she asked me what a CD was. She didn't know what a CD was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Then you fired her on the spot.
No, I thought it was cute. I said, "Oh well, I guess why would she know what a CD is? Why would she have ever
come on,
listened to audio on a CD? She'd know what a DVD is. Sure, she knew what that was, but why would she have ever listened to music on a CD in her whole life at age 21?
I would fire them on the spot. If anyone in MME does not know what a CD is, see your way out. No, I'm just kidding.
No, she didn't know what a CD was. Think about it, figure drawing. If you're 21 years old, have you ever played a CD in your life for music?
Yeah, listen, it's tough. That's all I could say. It's tough. It's really
She might have
tough.
been dense, I guess, but you know,
it's tough. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah. Next.
Jacob says thoughts on Nicholas Holtz's Smallville was his first time seeing iterations of Superman Lex as Luthor as a kid. He adds Michael Burzblom as his favorite version of Lex. I have to say he's up there. I think he might be my favorite too.
Yeah, I'll say. What would be? It would be Michael, Leslie Brown, Gene, and Jesse for a little bit. Yeah.
We got to the quote of the day 131 from Mass Vigilante. We make the world we live in and shape our own environment, because in the world where time is my enemy, but in your greatest ally, this so-called grand game of life that you think you play in fact plays you. So to that I say let the games begin. Okay. Hey Max, I hope you're having a good stream tonight. I was wondering, with all the gun Superman news lately, the new symbol and changing title and the budget of the film is going to be bigger, close to the Justice League production, which makes sense of
He
how many
shut
characters.
that rumor down.
Well, I mean, Anthony, this is a member. We got to examine this. Are you excited
after tomorrow? Figure drawing.
Are you excited for this new direction for DC? Have you seen Dune Part 2? Yeah, I have a review up. If you would read my reviews or watch my reviews, because in my opinion, it's definitely way better than the first one by keeping you awake. But overall, a good movie this time. I don't know about this budget. I keep hearing consistent rumor that it's really expensive.
Yeah,
And all Gunn is saying, how do you know my budget? He didn't refute anything. He's like, how do you know what the budget is?
Yeah, like you
Typical
get
Gunn.
the budget of a movie after you finish filming, and after you finish doing all the visual effects, all the marketing.
It's going to be a big budget, though, right?
Yes, I mean, my guess 200 something. That's all.
I figured 300. It's going to be a $300 million movie.
I mean, I'll say maybe 210 because that's Superman. So you can't do a low budget Superman for under 180 million or 100. There's no way. So say maybe 200, 210. That's Superman budget. Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Well,
What do you think the Deadpool? Sorry, what do you think the Deadpool budget is?
It did shut down. It did shut down for a couple months because of the strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I would have guessed, probably maybe 250. Because it did shut down for a couple months because doing the strike, you know, the longer you keep waiting, the longer it just goes. So my guess, but if it's not, then maybe 181, 200 would not be bad for Deadpool.
What was the budget of Guardians 3? Any idea?
250 probably.
Okay, so it's going to be somewhere in that ballpark, I would guess. Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm having a great time, but I do got to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
almost
Yeah.
2. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. So, Voltaire, if you could send us out.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
Peace.